All right. What's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, everybody. Oh, Bud offered to fight to everybody's offering Bud a fight. Everybody. The DJOC in the building. What's going on, man? Let me see if I still got it there. I don't still got it there. Hold on one second, man. What's going on, DJOC? Make sure y'all go subscribe to my guy DJ OC and the rest of my people over there at the Parlor Reese Wheat. Gilbert HMC in the building. What's going on, bro? My guy Wilbert Rogers in the building. What's happening? Adrian Molina in the building. H Town. Adrian Valley in the building. What's going on? Alan McClendon. What's going on, man? He said for 9 in the morning all me chat buddies. This is up. Mark W. What's up? Eve Snooty in the building said these Carver fans say anything for sure. Boost turn out. We're gonna get to that in a second, bro. Chris Brown in the building. What's going on, man? 49ers for life. What's going on, Marquis? What's happening? Dapper Douglas, what's good? Kamal Oz, what's happening? Where's Fanon? I was surprised that he took the day off yesterday. Yeah, man. My dad stayed in my house, and there was a little bit of an emergency took place. So I couldn't get on yesterday because I had a problem. I would have been on, but I just couldn't. I couldn't come on there. My dad stayed over. My father's over for a couple days, and we had a little bit of emergency, so I had to go take care of something, and I didn't get back to like 12:30 or 1 o'clock. So at that point in time, I said, "Hey, man, I was overdue for taking a day off." Brian Testang, what's going on, man? Come on, I said the DJ, my friend's Quinceanera, said that he got a contract to fight Terence Twitter fingers Duckford. Carl Bastion in the building. What's going on, man? We're gonna talk about it, man. We definitely gonna talk about it. Because I'm keeping track of this. Okay. This Bud with this shoulda, coulda, woulda narratives, like if the fights don't come to fruition, I ain't giving that man no credit for talking about fighting. Hey, man, pretty much, bro. Auntie Black Cherry in the building. What's going on? Mr. Carl Dickerson in the building. Fatal Hawk, what's going on? C Mac. Yeah, come on, that fire. Yeah, that car was nice. That man, dude, I don't understand what. Hold on one second. Okay, that should be it. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. All right, sorry about that. All right, what's going on, man? Thank you, Fahim. Marcus Ray Davis in the building. Marcus Parker, what's happening with you, man? Jason Scott, what's going on? Gene Norris in the building. 49ers for life, what's happening? Asante L, everybody else in the building. Aaron Muhammad, what's going on, brother? How you feeling? Roland Riley Sr., what's happening? Alden Johnson, what's good, man? Derek Choice in the building, what's happening? Yes, sir. Yeah. I got that. Better yet, you're lucky that your dad's still alive while you're above your 40s for 9. Hey, man. Yeah, I'm very fortunate, man. My dad had a stroke a couple years ago. So yeah, I'm definitely glad that he's here. But yeah, basically, I had to go. There's something went on where I had to go drive like an hour away to go get something and bring it back. So got to take care of that. So I'm sorry that I wasn't able to make it there yesterday. To the conversation yesterday. Please forgive me, but I'm back in the building, and there's Stone Alone with the love in the chat. Thank you, brother. Top of the morning for 9 in the chat. Can we shoot some prayers up for John Boy? He was in a wreck this weekend. Yes, sir. And absolutely, he texted me on Saturday morning and said he was in a wreck. So, man, look, dude, big gongs for much positivity for my guy, John Boy. Thank you, bro. Keys to the game, bro. I started watching it. I'm not done with that video, though. Did want to let you know. Yeah, I got it up on cue. Please hit that like button. Yes, sir. Dang, I'm here. I'm in here on time. Yes, ma'am. You are. You are here. What's going? Yes, yeah. Prayers up to my man, John Boy, man. Definitely hate that. He said that he said he wrecked his car, broken sternum and some ribs, broke his sternum and his ribs. So yeah, that's really really tough, man. Hey man, get up there, bro. You'll be all right, man. So yeah, man. Good morning. Hey, Barbara D, salute, sister. How are you? How are you this morning? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, prayers up to John Boy. Thank you for that reminder. I was late to the party on that. Thank you, man. Yeah, John Boy's, John Boy's like the number one. Hey, dude, that is my number one supporter. No doubt, no doubt. You know what I mean? He and I both been through some very similar things in life. And Doug, no doubt, man. I hope you're getting well, getting better. Sorry to hear that, man. That's good, Barbara D. I'm glad you're good. So yeah. So but let's move forward, man, because John Boy may be listening. He may be listening. So let's get the conversation going. Be Easy said, Grand Rising, Martin. Salute to you in the chat. Be Easy in the building. Salute to you, brother. I hope you well, man. Hope you well this morning. And thank you to my guy Stone Alone in the building for keeping that color in the chat. Let me do something real quick. So yeah, let's get into this, man. All right, so let's count how many people that Bud has offers is negotiating with at the same time. This is why I'm saying you can't tell me this guy wants to fight somebody because he's in negotiations with him. He's in negotiations with 3 people at the same time, including according to 3 different sources. Bud Crawford is in negotiations with 3 different people, all at the same time. All at the same time. So how do you know, even if one of them agrees that he's going to take the fight? He can't take all 3 of those fights at the same time. Okay? Let's cut to the chase. Thank you for keeping that color in the chat, Stone Alone. And my guy, Keys to the Game, Keys to the Game, trying to catch me up after that day off. Says salute to the entire chat and prayers to our boy John Boy. No doubt about it. Absolutely. Oh, snap. Hold on one second. Salute to my boy John Boy, man. Prayers up to John Boy, and thank you so much for that color in that chat. Keys to the Game boxing channel. Thank you very much for refreshing the color in the chat. You know what it is. Batty Rich in the building said, hey, yeah, top of the AMs, blessings to all. John Boy in the building. Yes, sir, brother. Thank you, man. And my lady, Barbara D, said, John Boy, feel good soon. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. So, look, man, I want to talk about because I know I got a video coming up about the topic overall. However, I want to just make this point. Bud saying that he wants to fight you does not mean he wants to fight you. Because right now, according to 3 different sources, he is negotiating with Errol Spence Jr. for a fight. He was negotiating, according to BOK Prime and Bozy Ennis. He was negotiating for a fight with Bozy Ennis. And also, he was negotiating a fight with Alexis Rocha in a multi-fight deal with Golden Boy, all at the same time. So you please let me know, how many of these fights can he take at the same time? Only 1. So, do any of these other people know about the negotiations he's having with other people? Who knows? Rip Jones in the building. Come on, Eyes in the building. What's going on, bro? Keeping the color in the chat. Shining. Thank you, brother. He said, Bum Lufkin finna get stripped of yet another belt for ducking. Good for him. The most overrated athlete in modern history. Looks like we'll get Maul Selecki or Maul Adamas in 2023. Andrade, better call Dave Morrell. Oh, man, they try to put him in there heavy with David Morrell. Man, they got some animals out there over there on the PBC, dude. No joke. Yeah, Gennady Golovkin probably will get stripped. And who is it? Because he's not fighting. Who is he not fighting? Who is he not? Oh, Lara. He's not fighting. He's now fighting Lara. He won't fight Lara. Erislandy Lara. who's his mandatory. So he's going to get up out of there so he ain't got to go chase Arislandi Lara around and lose. He's going to go and get out of there, and then we'll get to see. And now it's Maul Selecki, and Maul and Adamas in 2023, maybe. What's going on, Mr. Pragmatic, brother? I just shouted you out in the video, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you, Mr. Pragmatic. Good to see you. They are, what is this? Keys of the game. Well, were they negotiating with Bozy prior to or after David Avenetian? It's within the last month. It's within the last month. Aisha said, I'm confused as to why the PBC is giving them so much time to accept. I guess they didn't learn their lesson last time. Who are you talking about? The PBC? Dude, no. Errol Spence Jr. is supposed to be talking to Terence Crawford by himself, according to ESPN. According to ESPN, hey, my guy, Edward Stevens, man, thank you so much for the color, bro. Salute, bro. Thank you, man. Hunter Young said, hey, I'm finally caught up with the soap opera. As Bud turns, it's crazy. Yeah, man. Look, dude. First of all, I don't believe most of it. You can't be negotiating with three people all at the same time and seriously wanting to fight. Also, Bozy Ennis said something. He said that he didn't think Bud wanted to fight because Bud said he would take the fight with him if he called him out his name in the press. So what does that mean? Look, dude, it's wild, bro. Of course, ESPN don't lie. No, ESPN does lie. And so does everybody else. I'm just telling you, they're saying three things at the same time. Why would I doubt one person's source? Oscar, first of all, let me say this. Mike Cappinger does not straight out lie. Mike Cappinger gets real fuzzy with the truth. So, no, I have not actually caught Mike Coppinger lying. I have to be honest about that. I've not caught Mike Coppinger flat out lying. Mike Coppinger will say things, and I know what he means, but other people may, if you just read and listen to what he says very quick, he's giving you the impression of something going on. And then he'll give his opinion, and his opinion can be quite slightly haterish. But I have to tell you, I've not caught him lie. I'm not caught him lie. Cap, yes, because that's kind of like more of a loose term. Rip Jones says, prayers for John Boy, blessings for Nan and the chat. Yes, sir. Absolutely. By the way, I can't stand Chris Rock. I'm glad Will Smith smacked him. Hey, King within said, if one fails you, you have plan B and C. Yeah, but my point is, which one are you? Are you plan B or are you plan C? Are you plan A, plan B, or plan C? You never know when somebody's negotiating three different fights at the same time. You don't know. That's once again the same thing. If you're sitting there talking to him like, okay, yeah, I'm trying to make a fight with you, you have to know that he is not that you don't know anything is promised until he signs that deal. So, and you can go through negotiations with him and all that stuff, and he can walk away. Which is why with Bud, you got to walk away sooner than later. Like if you don't like what's being offered that day, turn it down and keep moving, because he's talking to three other people. I just wanted to hit you with a different angle, because I'm telling you, I'm not hating on BLK Prime. I'm not trying to hate on Golden Boy, not hating on Showtime. But look, man, or Bud. But look what it is, man. How many different people have we heard within the last week that Bud is negotiating with? And didn't we go through this before? Three different groups of people that he is talking about fighting at the same time. So do not tell me that Jerron ducked him, because you don't know Bud wanted to fight him just because Bud is talking to him. Just like you don't know if he wants to fight Errol just because he's talking to him. He may actually want to fight Rocha, but he may be okay. So what's the money? Offer me some money. So he can do what? Take that offer to the other guy and take that offer to the other guy. Who's going to bid the highest? And he may be using, once again, your bid to get somebody else to pay more. That's what the man just got done doing. So I don't get this, oh, yeah, Bud really wants to smoke. I don't know if he does or if he doesn't. On the fact that he's sitting, first of all, he didn't sit down according to what Bozy said. Bozy Ennis said, man, that tells me you don't want the fight. If you want me to get out into the press and start calling you, MF this and, SOB that. And he said, look, we don't even talk like that. We're not going to do that. So like, how did that conversation go? Undercard boxing, John Bowie was in a car accident. So we doing prayers up for John Bowie. And Deja Smooth said, Bud trying to do fan control now. I mean, look, much love in this. Bud is not signed to anybody. BLK Prime is trying to broker a fight. They're trying to broker a fight between the two of them and have it on their network. Why no? Now, here's to this. Somebody said that that Jerron was capping because he said he would go over to BLK Prime. He said that before Adrian Bronner. Before. A king said, do you fill out only one job application? Do I only fill out one job application? No. First of all, I don't fill out job applications. I'm retired. I'm trying my dangest not to have to fill up a job application again. If I fill out a job application, something went wrong. I'm really, really, really trying not to do that, bro. I'm really, really trying to do what I'm doing. But do you fill out one more? Look, if you want to say, if you're looking for a job, won't you fill out more than one? A job is not a fight. And even in the example that you're using, don't you fill out more than one job application? And who are you going to take? The highest bidder. You can fill out a job application and not want that job. Correct? If you fill out more than one job application, do you want all of those jobs? Are you going to be able to take more than one of those jobs? No, you're only going to be able to take one of those jobs. At least if, depending on the hours. But if you are filling out 3 job applications, guess what? The people that you're working with are accepting more than one application. It's open to everybody else. That's not the case with boxing. It's a little bit of a bad example. A king went in. I'm not faulting him for doing it, though. All I'm saying is don't act like the man wanted to fight him just because he said he would fight him. Because he said he would fight Errol, and he didn't fight him. That doesn't mean saying that you're going to do something don't mean you're going to do it. And again, once again, we already know. Hey, much love and man, big time to my guy Cal L. Coolit in the building, brother. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. It means a ton, man. He said, "Good morning, OG. A little more than appreciation. Salute, bro. Thank you, man. Big $25 holler in the cash app, brother. Thank you, man." And also my guy in the building, Cam. Rip Jones and prayers for John Bowie. Yes, sir. Big $5 holler. Shout out to Rip Jones and prayers for John Bowie from my guy, Cam Williams. Thank you for sponsoring it, brother. Thank you. He said BLK Prime and Golden Boy about to do a co-promotion. Nah, dude, BLK Prime is about to put Golden Boy about to put BLK Prime out of business. Dog, they announced something, that's going to be problems right there. For BLK Prime, their biggest problem is going to be is DAZN now. Because DAZN said they'll set up fights for people and you don't need a contract with DAZN. So DAZN is going freelance. That quick, DAZN stole BLK Prime's business model that fast. No joke. Did them dirty right away. Said, look, we don't have to sign promoters you don't have to have, we'll take, basically they said they will air anybody's fight card. And they've got more money. Cam's a lady. My bad, lady. Oh, for real? Cam Williams, my lady. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I just always assumed Cam was, but it says Cammy. Now it's Cammy. I'm gonna call you Cammy. Cammy. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That completely turns me, man. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, my lady. Thank you so much for your support. And I'm sorry for getting that twisted. Hey, a king within, thank you for that support, bro. BLK Prime putting themselves out of business. Well, look, this is what it looked like to me. Okay, this is what it looked like to me. It looked like, what's going on, Chop Money? Is that you got some people that are associated with BLK Prime that are trying to barter fights, or trying not to barter fights, or trying to broker fights. So BLK Prime has a budget for fights. You have people that are going there that know fighters that are trying to negotiate with the fighters to get the fighters to take a fight on BLK Prime. They get the fighters to talk to BLK Prime. BLK Prime makes them an offer for a fight, and hopefully they can get them on the network to fight. That's what it looks like to me. That is not anything. That is not anything underhanded. What's going on, Boxing Dad? It's nothing underhanded. That is a reasonable way if you want to get connections with fighters. Here's the issue, though, that you're going to run into with that. Fighters that have promoters like Gervonta Ennis has. Gervonta Ennis has Cameron Duncan. Cameron Duncan, from my understanding, he is in a promotional agreement with Cameron Duncan. Cameron Duncan, I do believe, is the one that has the deal with Showtime. Cam Williams said, you always call me bro, I'm a young lady. I'm sorry, you gotta let me. Hey, I am so sorry, Cam. But I always think of Killer Cam, you know? I always think of the rapper but Cammy. I'm gonna call you Cammy. I got you. I'm sorry, Cammy. I'm sorry, Cammy. I always think of Killer Cam when I hear your name. But Cammy, I'm so sorry. I won't do that. I will never do it again. Promise. I promise you. I apologize. Please forgive me. Because you're not a dude, and that's always good to know. Let me know if you are a lady, so I know how to act accordingly. You know what I mean? Fanon, if Bud already agreed to last terms before, what is there to negotiate now for weeks? Here's what to negotiate. Who knows? First of all, he didn't agree to anything. They're gonna have to give him something other than what they talked to him about. Kamal Oz said, Fanon, you missed my super chat. My bad, Kamal Oz. You know I ain't trying to do that. Hold on one, Kamal. Yes, sir. Said, PBC, please announce Spence Thurman boots via now. Yeah, that would be great, so we can get on with it. Yeah, I would love if they would hurry up and do that. That would be great. Right back at you with another one. I can't be going all high pitched with that anymore. Because I realized somebody used to do that with my voice, and I was like, man, this cat, and a dude that I like, by the way. Cammy is my nickname too, and yeah, I got called that as a kid all the time. It's all love for Nine. I love this channel. Y'all are like big brothers. All right, that's what's up, Cammy. Thank you. I'm gonna call you Cammy because I like that. I saw you put it here too. You said because I see it on over there. I see it on the Cash App. Cammy. New World Music Era said, is Spence Thurman a go? I don't know. We'll see. Waiting on it still. You know, it's funny though, man. And also, God. Hey, what's going on, hater to love it? Shout out to you and shout out to your son out there doing them things on in that boxing ring. Slim says, salute OG. Keep doing your thing, brother. Respect the grind, bro. Thank you, man. Because, hey, man, I took a day off yesterday, and it was so hard to take a day off. I don't know if any of y'all are on work every day mode, but, man, it is hard to take a day off. Hard to take a day off because I don't work, I don't eat. That type of move. Aaron Muhammad said, I believe Bud initiated contact with Errol and then gave Cobbinger a bogus negotiated story to prepare another arrow, and PBC won't take the fight story to get ahead of the smoke. I mean, look, dude, look, Aaron Muhammad, I think there's some truth to that, especially since what they said to Gervonta Ennis. I'm telling you, Bud likes the press. He likes the press. They know that the more he's talked about, the better it is for him. He's not dumb. You know what I mean? Otherwise, why would he bait me into making more videos about him? You know what I mean? That was all out of the blue. Like, I'm guaranteed to make, if you say that, I'm guaranteed to make more videos. I'm gonna make a video about you making it about that. You know what I'm saying? Country in the building. Much love, brother. Thank you. Bud is hoping that Arrow will get beat by someone else and hopes he can come back in and pick up Undisputed. Love the channel. Thank you, Country. Appreciate you, brother. Ty Miller said, you don't think it's the business side? There is no business side, man. It's just you. All right, look, man. I don't even know how to really answer that question. But I will tell you this. This is something that Bozy Ennis said. He said that Terence Crawford said he would fight him if he got in the media and called him a SOB or MFer. Did anybody hear the Bozy Ennis, what he actually said? He said what is this? Hold on one second, man. I'm sorry. For now, I heard some wild stories that BLK Prime offered Boots to Crawford, and they say Boots turned it down. No, that's not true. They don't put it on Boots. They put it on the bigwigs. They put it on the bigwigs. When Bozy said it, Bozy said it sounded like he didn't want the fight. BLK Prime does not. They try to barter a fight, and my understanding is that they're putting it on Steven Espinoza turning the fight down. I'm trying to tell you, they never put it on the fighters. They put it on the business. But I want to know how in the world, how many people are being offered fights by Gervonta Ennis? I mean, by Terence Crawford. It seems like BLK Prime was trying to make that fight. BLK Prime went to Terence Crawford and said, would you fight him? And he says, yeah, I'd fight him. But what he has to do is he has to call me out in the press. He has to call me an SOB and call me an MFer. And then I'll fight him. So then they go to Terence, they go to Bozy Ennis, and Bozy Ennis says, we're not going to leave Showtime. And we're not going to be in the press calling him an MFer and calling him an SOB. We're not going to do that. That to me sounds like you're not trying to fight me. You're trying to get me to say some things in the press to start a beef in the media. And Bozy and those guys didn't want to start anything in the media. That's what Bozy said. So then after that, my understanding is there was a meeting that took place between BLK Prime, Showtime, and Bozy. But see, I don't understand this because it sounds like the people that were brokering the fight had a meeting with Bozy and Showtime. And Showtime said, we're not interested in it. If Showtime's not interested in it, first of all, Showtime's not even involved in it. Right? Because Showtime is not BLK Prime. They're not going to have a fight on BLK Prime and Showtime at the same time. So there's some of the things that have been said. There's just some gaps in there that I don't understand. Right? And the people that are saying they were in the meeting are not telling everybody what was said. Because I can't tell you this, I can't tell you that, I can't tell you this. All I can tell you is this. Well, if you can't tell me this, and this, then I just have to fill in the gaps. And what to me it sounds like people that do not work directly for BLK Prime are trying to call fighters up Ask the two fighters if they want to fight each other. The fighters are going to say, yeah, we love to fight each other. And then they try to make the fight, but the fight doesn't happen because the fighters' teams, for whatever reason. But still, anyway you cut it, why would Showtime want to be involved with a fight between Gervonta Ennis and Terence Crawford? They're not going to do that. Showtime's not going to do it. Showtime will walk away from that. Would anybody want to know why Showtime would walk away from that? And it's not them hating on Bill without them hating on BLK Prime or hating on Gervonta Ennis or hating on Terence Crawford. Why would Steven Espinoza say no to that? It's a very obvious reason why he would say no to that. A very obvious reason why he would say no to that. For him being involved and Showtime being involved. Hey, I went to Fiesta Mart yesterday to buy some groceries, and my cashier told me that he received an offer to fight Terence Twitter Finger Dufford. Come on, Oz, be killing it, bro. Much love, brother. Thank you for calling. Look, that's a quiz. Why wouldn't they want him to do it? Quiz, why wouldn't they want to do it? I'm going to slide all the way down so I don't miss anything. Shout out to Everything Boxing, man. I tried to super chat you the other day, Everything Boxing. What boxer does this weird-ish? Bud needs to go away. BLK Prime can go away too. They're all bringing unnecessary BS to the sport. I mean, it is what it is. But look, because Bud walked away from them. No, here's the reason why. They are not going to make a fight with Bud and any fighter that they represent before they make a fight between Errol and Bud. Steven Espinoza is practically a member of Errol Spence Jr.'s team. Gervonta Ennis is not going to get a fight with Terence Crawford with Showtime involved before Errol. Why would they do that? Why would they go and try to make a fight with Terence Crawford and Gervonta Ennis when they're trying to make a fight with Errol Spence and Errol Spence and Terence Crawford? That doesn't make sense. Secondly, why would Cameron Duncan? Somebody please tell me whether or not Cameron Duncan is still that man's promoter. Why would Cameron Duncan, who Gervonta Ennis has a promotional agreement with, why would Cameron Duncan go over to BLK Prime, sign a deal with BLK Prime, and hold up a fight date that he's about to announce? Because they're already in negotiations to fight somebody else. Why would Cameron Duncan pull away from Real Me C2 says, so much drama queen. What are you talking about? Put you on timeout 5 minutes before you think about, so you can think about what you just said. I don't know what you're talking about, brother, but I don't want to get distracted and talk bad about you, so I'm going to time you out. Why would you do that? Is that corruption? Is that corruption? Is that just somebody hating on Terence Crawford? Why would Showtime do that? Or why would Cameron Duncan do that? And if they did it, why would they go to BLK Prime to do it? Bozy Ennis said, yeah, he offered me good money. Yeah, BLK Prime offered good money, but he said, look, Showtime offered good money too. But you know what you're going to get when you fight on Showtime? That you know you're going to get, or you can rely that you're going to get if you go to Showtime, you're going to actually, versus BLK Prime, you're actually going to get a fight. You're going to actually get a fight. Their fight with their biggest profile dude, there was actually every dude that actually signed to BLK Prime, none of them actually got a fight. No boxer, if I'm correct, no boxer that is actually signed to BLK Prime has had a fight yet on the network that they're signed to. Excuse me. Am I missing something? So it just seems to me that it's like publicity. For Terence Crawford, this very well could be like a isn't Boots exclusively signed to Showtime? I don't know that. I don't know if he's exclusively signed to Showtime or if Cameron Duncan has a deal with Showtime. More than likely, Cameron Duncan has a much love in that super chat, bro. More than likely, Cameron Duncan has a deal with Showtime. More than likely. Because that's his promoter. Right? But I know that this is the big news. I'm going to tell you, dog, y'all got to stop jumping the gun on stuff. Yeah, y'all out here jumping the gun. Jumping the gun. That Mickey Bates having Farmer fight been on ice for BOK Prime for a year. Yeah, they jumping the gun, man. Like, you got to get the fight done, get everything done before you even start saying like there's any rumor that these things can happen. Dude, I've brokered deals before, and there is, like, for real, there is a likelihood that you can get some done brokering a deal. But if you're brokering a deal, you can't say anything about the deal at all. You can't even hint. Because as soon as you hint at it, somebody's be like, oh, okay, this must be what they're talking about. If you're brokering a deal, you can't even hint at it. You can't go on ESPN. You can't even hint at it. Because, dude, hyenas smell meat. And no, these dudes are not going to try to let you succeed in business. That's not their job is to succeed, not to allow you to succeed. Oh yeah, man, 149. Yeah, can y'all hit them like buttons? I don't really ask Cat. Hold on one second. All right, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, hit that like button, man. Hey, thank you, A King Within. Thank you so much for that support, man. For real, for real, for real. Because, you know, man, family business had us off the gig yesterday. So thank y'all for your support, man. Hold on one second. I'll make sure I didn't miss anything over yonder. And I did. Incel in the building. Boots wins interim belts, so he ducked Bud. Dude, he did not duck Bud. Is that what you guys are saying? That Boots ducked Bud? Hey, Incel, much love, brother. I appreciate you. Big $10 holler in the super chat, bro. Thank you, bro. Incel can say that. I ain't got a problem with Incel saying that. Everybody wants a part and will steal what you're providing. For 9, I know it's off topic, but what's that nature program you watch on YouTube again? Casual Geographics. Casual, like casual boxing fan. Casual Geographic. Like National Geographic, but Casual Geographic. Very, very good, man. I so much enjoy. Love when he puts the new stuff out. I think he's more of a TikTok guy. Like TikTok, he does a lot of TikToks and he compiles them and puts them up. Jay Miller in the building. What's going to say? Good morning, Fanon and chat. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. What's good with you, man? Let me text my guy John Bowie real quick. Hold on one second, man. Let me text my boy John Bowie real quick because I need to do that. All right, Fanon, don't ask Errol. Don't Errol ask the sanctioning bodies to remove you, WBO, and allow Errol, who's #1 in the IBO, to make a 4th belt and undisputed because Bud hiding the belt. Well, I don't think that's going to do anything, bro. Fanon, did you enjoy the fight on Showtime? A lot. Yeah, man, dude, what is far? Okay, on that note, what is Steve Farhood talking about, man? Dude, Steve Farhood's cards, at least in the beginning of the fight, dude, you got to watch the fight, man. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's writing his script or something. But, dude, you got to watch that fight, man. Man, Brandon Figueroa was putting that work on Mark Magsayo. Man, he was putting that work on Mark Magsayo. Mark Magsayo tried all that shoe shine stuff. You know what I mean? Tried all that shoe shine stuff. Mark Magsayo has lost every big fight he's been in. In my opinion, Mark Magsayo has lost every big fight he's been in. I think Mark Magsayo was 0 for 3 in his last 3 fights. 0 for 3. Because Gary Russell Jr. beat him with one hand, and he got the decision. And then Ray Vargas beat him, and now Brandon Figueroa beat him. Now, I'm going to tell you something else, too. Dude, I like Monster Inouye's chance. I mean, I like Steve Fulton Jr.'s chance even more now against Monster Inoue. Because let me assure you, bro, Brandon Figueroa ain't no joke, man. And Brandon Figueroa also beat Luis Nery. Beat the brakes off Luis Nery. Beat the brakes off Luis Nery. Exactly. All that shoe shining he's doing. Magna Deuce said, Mark the shoe shiner. Yeah, he's still trying to do that Manny Pacquiao act. That man jumped out there with that Manny Pacquiao imitation. Like, man, get out of here, man. They ain't giving that to you. Hey, Kamal said, and I just irritated because they do. That's 0-3 in the last 3 fights for him. Kamal said, Bud Fanboy said, Kobe and MJ duck Z side in a 1-on-1. Look, dude, you're not going to dig your way out of Terence Crawford duck and arrow. Okay? If you think this proves that Gervonta Ennis ducked Terence, then you know dang well Terence ducked arrow. Only thing you doing by claiming that this means that Boots ducked Terence Crawford is saying that you know Terence ducked arrow. So let me tell you, man, you guys got to be careful about the arguments you make. Be careful about the arguments you make. Because if this means that Gervonta ducked Terence because they sat down because somebody tried to broker a fight between the two and they couldn't do that successfully, that equates ducking, then goodness gracious, you definitely better enshrine Terence Crawford in the Duck Hall of Fame. There ain't no comparison between. How can you say Terence didn't duck arrow, but you say Gervonta ducked Terence? If you look at those two scenarios together, all they did is have a meeting where Terence Crawford said, yeah, I'll fight him if he calls me out in public. First of all, why do you even want that? Why do you even want that? Why would that be important? I will fight you if you go to the press and call me an SOB and call me an MFer. If you do that, then I'll fight you. Get him to do that. It just sounds like Terence Crawford's trying to be a puppeteer. Sounds like he's trying to be a puppeteer and send somebody to go yank Boots' chain to go give him some more publicity. That's what that sounds like to me. It doesn't sound like, or better yet, that's what it sounds like to Bozy Ennis. So Bozy Ennis isn't saying that Bud wanted that fight. Bozy Ennis left that scenario thinking Bud didn't want the fight. All Bud wanted to use him. Come on, man, you got to be fair. That's what these guys said. Man, Aaron Muhammad, man, y'all supporting heavy. Thank you, bro. Aaron Muhammad said, Fanon, just some catch-up support for your day off, bro. This was a good boxing weekend. Oh, God, it was. Yes, it was. Dude, oh my God. Jared Hurd, man. Jared Hurd, bro. Jared Hurd. Defense with your face don't pay off, bro. Defense with your face don't pay off, bro. And Kamal Oz back in the building with that big-time super chat. Again, said Mark Magsayo was holding like a prom date. Dude, they should have called at least 3 knockdowns. He took a knee. That dude took a knee like 3 times. He took a knee. He dipped down, all the way down, acting like he was getting pushed down. All the way down to the ground, bro. And used whatever little bit of weight was on him to put his knee down. Dude, you took a knee. I would have been like, that's a knockdown. Why? You took a knee. He didn't push you down. You went down. You went down. Oh, he was worn out, bro. He was worn out. Oh, yeah, he was holding crazy. He was holding Brandon Figueroa crazy. But look, dude, I'm a big Brandon Figueroa fan. John Boy said, thanks for the prayers, guys. It was a bad accident. I'm lucky to be alive and cracked my sternum, broke a bunch of ribs. Oh, man. Well, we're here for you, John Boy. Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you for the support, man. And look, man, hey, send me a text where you are, man. If you are you in the hospital, you at home. Well, woo, Cal, cool it. With the big time bone in the chat said, hey, John Bowie, prayers to you and family, my G. Get better, family. Yes, sir. Get better, bro. Thank you, Cal Cooler, for that huge, giganatron support right there, man. Thank you. And John Boy said the worst part was that piece of ish cop made me do a sobriety test, even though I couldn't stand. Then he tried to drag me off the jail and deny my medical attention. Lucky doctor stepped in and prevented that. Oh, man. Man, much love in that super chat, bro. The doctor is like, nah, they called the ambulance. Like, hey, nah, man, you got to take this dude to the hospital, bro. You can't. Doc, hey, them cats be wild. What's going on the Rise podcast, bro? What's happening with you, man? And John, hey, Rise, you got to tell me something, man. I rewatched that Gervonta Davis, Mario Barrios fight. Dude, that was not a close fight. Unadulterated truth in the building. What's going on, man? That was not a close fight. I need to know what was so close about that fight. I went back to watch it because honestly, man, I was in the hospital when that fight actually happened. So I wasn't able to watch it. I had to watch it. So I only really watched it like the last couple rounds. I watched like the last couple rounds. And before that, I just had people saying that he was losing the fight and he needed a knockout. Dude, no, he was not losing that fight. That dude was teeing off on Mario Barrios. He was teeing off on that dude. Now, Mario Barrios landed some shots now. For sure. He was landing some shots now. Definitely did some good work. But Lord have mercy, Gervonta Davis. Dude, Ryan Garcia better not get hit with that. And I'm talking about the right hand or the left hand. And that uppercut to that body is so nasty. John Boy said, I had a hard time staying awake, so the cop got mad, and he kept slapping me over my head, saying I need to stay awake for my rights. I kept passing out. Yeah, nah, dog. I can't hear you, bro. Take me to the hospital, homie. Like, hey, man, that's what's up. Hey, much love in that super chat. Thank you, John Boy. Man, I'm so glad you're doing well, bro. I just shot a text to check on you, man. No Mario's went to that body viciously, no doubt. Oh no, Mario Barrios went to the body. Man, he landed some nice shots on the body. He landed a really nice left hook too. But dog, that fight was not close, man. I don't know what y'all talking about with that fight being close. Thinking that dude was losing that fight? Heck no. But Mario Barrios was throwing. Batty Rich said he needs a top name to be attached to before his next cherry pick. That way, when he beats the brakes off Rocha, his fan base will say that's why he ducking Bud. Shake my head, same strategy for years. Is getting old. I mean, hey, dude, Batty Rich, much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, brother. And my guy, yeah, let me address that for a second. It sounds to me like Bud just wanted, the one thing Bud wanted for sure was to get Gervonta Ennis to call him out in public and call him an SOB and call him an MFer. That's all you need to do. So to Gervonta Ennis's team, it sounded like Bud did not want the fight. He just wanted to use his name and get him to say things about Bud. And he said, look, we don't even talk like that. So we're not going to do that. That's not what we're doing. No, we're not going to do that. And that because that's not what Gervonta Ennis does. Gervonta Ennis is saying, look, man, I'm just going to grow myself off my skills. If you want to fight me, we'll fight you. You know what I mean? But more than likely, dude, they're not going to go to BLK Prime, bro. Because you can offer the money. That don't mean the fight's going to go through. And don't think people have missed that. John Stone Alone said, John Bowie, for not getting back with you on Tuesday. I was working on my truck. Speedy recovery, bro. Yes, sir. Stone Alone in the building. Thank you, brother, for the support, man. And John Bro said, John Bowie in the building said, Fanon, you missed upper echelon's chat. My bad. Let me slide back. Upper echelon said, yes, sir, man, my bad. Upper echelon says, Salome King, peace and blessings. Thank you, brother. Peace and blessings to you. Thank you, man. Yeah, he got the brakes beating off that boy, man. And John Boy said, hold on one second, man, my bad. Knockout 80. What's going on, Knockout Boxing 86 TV in the building? John Boy said, bro, while I was in the hospital, he kept slapping me upside my head, telling the doctor I was faking it. Doctor did a CAT scan and an MRI, came back like look, man, you got to get up out of here, Doug, with all of that, man. That's crazy, man. And then John Boy said, they said everything above his chest is shattered. Please stop hitting him. He isn't faking. Cop tried to apologize. I told him once they see your body cam of what you did to me, you'll be fired and I'll be hunting you down personally. I promise you. No, you sue him. Man, you hit him in the pocketbook, bro. Hit the police department in the pocketbook. Don't be hunting down people with guns. You know what I mean? Don't hunt down people with guns. That's never smart. Just take them to court. Be like, hey, man, because you are already hurt. And if you have any damage, any extra damage, put it on them. Go get them, dog. Nah, man, take them to court on that. You know? John Boy gets yourself. He said, oh, man, that's terrible. I'm so sorry for that, man. I'm just praying to get fast, better fast. Yes, sir. That's a huge lawsuit. John Boy said, back in the super said, bro, this is personal. Hey, man, yeah, personally sue him. Personally sue him. Personally sue him. That's worse. Personally sue them. You know what I mean? That's called a tort. That is personal. That is personal. A tort. Take it to court. Hey, Ray Davis said, just want to salute, bro, brother John on a speedy recovery. Absolutely, bro. Nah, you got to hire T. Orlando Pearson, bro. I don't do that, Will, right? You got to hire T. Orlando Pearson. Jay Miller said, like you said, get you a T. Orlando Pearson, John Bud. Yeah, man, T. Orlando. Get T. Orlando, bro. What's up in that super chat, bro? Don't hire me. Do not hire me. I guarantee you I ain't licensed where y'all are. Using Ennis and Spence for his negotiations with Golden Boy, lame tactics, seen it before. Look, it's also a case of people trying to make a fight themselves. Like, look, if I do this, if I say, look, God dog, man, I got a friend, John Boy, and John Boy is worth, say John Boy is a billionaire, right? And then John Boy has a distribution network called BUI, right? Called BUI. And I say, look, man, and I make a call. And I call Derek James. And I say, Derek, look, man, I got a guy who would have paid $25 million to you and $25 million for Terence Crawford. to fight. If I could get you $25 million, would you be interested in it? And guess what? And Derek says, yeah, we'd be interested, because why would Derek say no? Right? Why would I say, no, I'm not interested in $25 million? Yeah, I'm interested in it. I'd love $25 million. So, yeah, all right, well, cool. And then you go over to Terence Crawford and you say, hey, Terence, Derek said he'd be really interested. Errol Spence Jr.'s team, I talked to his camp. Look, here's his phone number. I know him. He's been on my channel before. He said that he would fight you, and he has $25 million for you. We have $25 million for you. Would you be interested in it? And then Terence comes and said, yeah, I'd be interested in $25 million. Right? So now you try to get a meeting with them and John Bowie. Both fighters say they wanted it. Right? And then when you get in there, they say, okay, well, who gets into the meeting? Cameron Duncan, or no, who would be better? Cameron Duncan. Yeah, Cameron Duncan comes into not Cameron Duncan. Al Heyman comes in. And Al Heyman says, okay, so what fights have you done? And look, man, $25 million for that fight. We don't want to do that for $25 million, because we think our team, if we fight Terence, we can make 37. My guy will make 37. So no, we're not interested in the $25 million. And plus, we've got an established relationship with Showtime, and we already do pay-per-views with Showtime. We're going to want the fight on Showtime. So yeah, we would love to fight Terence, but we're not going to do it for $25 million. We believe we're going to make $30 million. And we're also not going to burn a bridge with our network, right? Because if we do, there may not be a fight for Errol if this fight falls through. Right? So in that case, both fighters said that they wanted the fight. Right? But is it a fight that could get made? Why? Because there's other people involved in it. That's what happened. Obviously, that's what happened. Because that's what everybody involved in it says happened. So is Gervonta Ennis ducking him if he says, look, man, I don't know about your network. And even then, you're not asking me to fight. You're telling me that you will fight if. Because that's what Gervonta Ennis said. That's what Bozy Ennis said. Bozy Ennis said he was told that Terence Crawford would fight him if he did these things. If he went in the media and did this and that and the other thing. Then he would fight him. So there's not, according to Bozy at least, there's nothing in there that said Terence Crawford agreed to fight Gervonta Ennis. He agreed to fight him if he did these things in the media, which Gervonta Ennis wouldn't do. So even by the words that Bozy Ennis used, Terence Crawford did not say he would fight him. According to Bozy Ennis said he would fight him if. That's conditional on you doing something. Yeah, I'll fight you if you get a belt. Now, we all know that when everybody says, oh, well, Errol ducked Terence because Terence, he wouldn't agree to him because he said, I'll fight you if you get a belt. Well, you haven't gotten the belt yet, so he didn't agree to fight you. If Terence Crawford said he would fight him if Gervonta Ennis did all these things, well, Terence Crawford didn't agree to fight him. Am I missing something? I don't think I am. John Boy said he commander come down and personally his commander came down and personally apologized to me. I said words not good enough right now. Right, words not good enough right now. Lawsuit. Call your lawyer, bro. Get a pro bono consultation from a guy that is used to suing police departments. For 9, where can I find that Bozy Ennis interview? I don't know, man. There's a couple guys that have like short interviews on it. Just look Bozy Ennis, and they guys were taking the audio from wherever it came from. I don't know exactly who it was that did it, but let me look it up. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Yeah, I don't see the sort, bro. I don't see the source. There's a bunch of people paying the audio, though. You can find it. You'll find it. Kamal boxing scene. It's on boxing scene. Yeah, I listened to the audio on somebody's channel. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, put a link into it if you can put a link. Send John Boy T Orlando's email. Fanon, also, did you see YSM Sports say that Bud and Spence are in fact negotiating now? What do you think? He is close to Espinoza. I mean, I thought that. Yeah, I mean, I heard a bunch of people. Look, bro. Look, man. I first of all, I want to keep people's names out of it. Okay. I know what I heard Bozy Ennis say. I also heard what other people had to say. I heard it. Terence Crawford did not, according to Bozy Ennis, offer him a fight or say that he would fight him. What he said was, I will fight you if. He said, T. Orlando, you got my work email address. Shoot to John Bowie so I can discuss his incident. Hold on one second, man. You're gonna make me work hard. Hold on one second. I don't have, let me see 1 second. Hold on 1 second, man. I'll do it right now because I don't want to forget this. Okay. All right, gotcha. I sent it to him. Hey, John Boy, can I send him your number? John Boy, let me know if I can give T. Orlando your number. And that way you guys can both have each other's contact information. Oh, yeah, gotta hit the whole country up for them oh yeah, gotta hit the whole country up for them transgressions player. Yeah, you gotta hit him up, bro. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, I sent it to him, bro. Look, bro, it doesn't matter, man. That's a good source. He's a good source if he's in on the conversation. Look, man, don't put me into that whole thing where I ain't into no witch hunt with cats. Okay. I'm not saying that everything any particular person says is not credible. Okay. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, hey, John Boy, man, John Boy, I'm about to give T. Orlando your number, bro. Okay, yes, please. Okay, here, hold on 1 second. All right, so let me see this. We'll make sure I get the number one more time. Six. All right, you guys got each other's numbers, man. Terry Schmoot, what's good? Says, salute to everybody. I've been in the clouds. Prayers and blessings to John Boy. If you need anything, let us know. We family. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you guys got each other's number. Yeah, man. Talk to him, man. Definitely talk to him. I got a very good friend, dude. I got a grip of attorney friends, bro. A bunch of them in a bunch of different areas. So definitely I got a contract guy that is great. I got a contract guy that can really negotiate. Aaron Muhammad said, incel, no, sir. Boots is simply trying to climb the ladder to get big fights. Man, ain't ducking Bud Crawford. He's a certified duck master, a master of duck style kung fu. Look, bro, if he's going to fight Boots, the man got to go to Showtime to fight him. Everybody got to do all of this stuff, man. Like, he can't be fighting everybody at the same time. He can't be fighting everybody at the same time. You can't be fighting Errol Spence. Oh, I'm seriously trying to fight Errol Spence. And if Errol Spence Jr. says no, he ducked him. And he's fighting while he's negotiating with John Boy at the same time. Not John Boy, Gervonta Ennis at the same time. And if Gervonta doesn't take the fight, he's ducking him. And at the same time, Rocha and those guys, he's negotiating with Rocha at the same time. Right after him leaving Errol Spence Jr. high and dry. You can't be negotiating with three people at the same time. And they're all ducking you if they don't take that fight. If the fight doesn't happen, and by the way, according to what Bozy Ennis said, he didn't offer him the fight. He said he would fight him if. So they had a conversation with Steven Espinoza. And you know that's a non-starter right there alone. Why in the world? Like, somebody tell me this. I need to understand. For now, if you just watch Belly, it will all make sense. I've seen Belly before, man. Look, I know how the Terence Crawford is negotiating now, okay? He's looking for multiple options at the same time, and he's trying to get the price up. So he has BOK Prime make an offer to him for a fight. How much will you pay me for this fight, BOK Prime? Oh, we'll pay you $5 million for this fight. Great. Okay, I got that on the table. Hey, Terence, you want me to fight Rocha? How much will you pay me? I've got $5 million offer from BOK Prime for this fight. How much are you going to pay me for this fight? Oh, we'll pay you 5.5. Okay, Errol, I still want to fight, man, but look, I got these offers for these fights now, because now he knows he should tell Errol about the other offers. Because Bud ain't stupid. He learns. You should tell him about the other offers. So now he's actually telling him about the other offers, obviously, because all of this is in public. So how much you going to give me to fight you? That's what it looks like Bud is doing. And he's talking to multiple people at the same time. We know he's talking to Oscar De La Hoya. We know he's talking to BOK Prime. And you know, according to what's his face? Mike Coppinger, that he's Coppinger. I'm sorry, I'm actually calling him that on without even thinking about it now. Mike Coppinger, that he's talking to Errol Spence. So we know he's talking to three people at the same time. He's playing them against each other to get his money up. And he's probably going to then take the easiest fight for the most money, which is Rocha. What is surprising about this? But at the same time, you get to frame people for ducks, which is what certain people are in the business of doing. Framing people for ducks. Even sitting down talking to him is going to get you framed for a duck. Well, I couldn't say anything about it before, but we can call him a duck now. Anyway, Fanon, he's using one bid to see if another would match or pay more. Exactly. What's surprising about this, man? And he said, Fanon, thanks for Cappinger. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, man. You guys actually got me calling the man Cappinger. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, I'll mess with him every once in a while. But yeah, dude, they're playing games, bro. He told Mike Coppinger, because that's Mike Coppinger's source, is Terence Crawford's camp, that they're talking about a fight. And then you've got Oscar taking pictures with Oscar De La Hoya, right? And then you got Terence Crawford was the one that sent BLK Prime over there to Gervonta Ennis. So Terence Crawford is the one initiating multiple fight negotiations at the same time. Are y'all slow? Are y'all slow? And I mean it. Are you slow? Are all of those people, not all of them are going to duck Bud at the same time? High reward, low risk. Bud is 35 and he needs his money. Hey, dude, people 22 need their money in sell. People 22 need their money. Everybody needs their money. But I'm not saying it, hey, I'm just telling you what he's doing. It's very, 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 very obvious that he's shopping himself around to multiple people trying to get the price up for a fight. And guess what? We will see who he fights. We will see who he fights. Right? If he turns around and fights Rocha, then you're gonna get somebody to say, okay, well, Terence Crawford, the reason he took the fight is because Gervonta Ennis ducked him. You know it. You know it. Scant rest. This guy's entire career was low risk, high reward. It's a lot of it. For sure. It's a lot of it. For sure, it's a lot of it. Violator Comics in the building said, hey, much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you, Violator Comics. And Upper Echelon, real quick, yeah. There you go, man. Very, very quick, bro. Because, dog, I couldn't get nobody to come on Saturday. Oh, actually, I got cats to come on this Saturday. Bud, the only man that make other fighters leave the weight division. That's not true. He's close to retirement. He is close to the end of his prime. Yeah, he is, but that doesn't. Yeah, so that explains why he's ducking. Dude, all I'm saying is if he ducked, anybody saying that man ducked Boots Ennis off of this, you definitely better tell me that man was ducking. You better tell me that man is ducking Terence Errol Spence. What's going on, Upper Echelon?
What's going on? See, it's funny right now that people don't even see what just happened out here, right? You know how Bud has been trying to shop around and how he's been trying to play everybody against everybody, right? Trying to go after his bag and trying to get the most he can from everybody. But what's the saying that most people say, Fanon? You can't con a con man. You feel me? And so Bud,
a can of oil.
Exactly. And Bud done played against the wrong con man right now, because what he did was he thought Oscar De La Hoya was sweet. And he gonna find out now that Oscar De La Hoya is the wrong one to do it with. Oscar De La Hoya is a snake, and if you lay down with snakes, you will get bit. See, Oscar De La Hoya sat there and talked to Bud and talked about how he was gonna make him a 3-fight agreement and all this was gonna make him a deal and everything. And so they got the Alexis Roches fight mandated 2 months earlier, right? After they got the Alexis fight mandated, immediately Oscar came out and said that they don't have the money to make a deal with Bud. So now he's saying that they ain't gonna be able to make no type of deal with Bud because they don't have the money to. But the fight is mandated. So Terence Crawford has to take that fight. And with Terence Crawford being his own boss, he doesn't have no promotional company behind him. Oscar the WBO mandatory rules is the league minimum for a welterweight fight is $200K in the purse bid, and it's 75-25 split. So if a $200K, Bud gets $150,000. I think the other opponent gets like 20%, and the 5 goes elsewhere. Oscar De La Hoya basically stole that fight because now, if they don't come to an agreement they get the purse bid. And Oscar, he can bid $200K. Nobody has to bid against Oscar. Who's gonna bid for that Alexis Roach and Crawford fight? Oscar's about to make Bud fight for the lowest amount that he's done fought for. And he made sure that he made a deal and got it done before he told Bud that they can't offer him the money he wants for Golden Boy. So now Alexis Roach is mandated. Bud has to take that fight or he has to get rid of his belt. And they can purse bid. And Bud done burned so many bridges. Who gonna bid against Golden Boy for that fight right there?
Disrupt, maybe.
They're not gonna bid that much though.
I don't know. I can't tell you, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, Oscar done got over on him. That's all I wanted to make that point right there, because Oscar's feeling real cheeky right now because he feel like he just stole a fight. All I know one thing is Terence Crawford ain't gonna make what he's used to making in fights. Because like they say, he don't sell, he don't put butts in seats. So people is not gonna risk that much money for that fight. And Oscar's gonna try to get the bare minimum. You see, he don't pay none of his fighters. Hell, Ryan Garcia only made $1 million twice in his career, and it just started happening. So this looks to be Terence Crawford's lowest payday in the last 10 years.
Could be, man. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man.
All right, thank you, brother. I'm back in the chat.
All right, brother. Thanks. I'll at you. Yeah, that's an interesting point, man. Yeah, I made that. Yeah, that's something Rachel Donaire said. Let me get something real quick. Thank you, man. So much love in that Cash App, brother. Said my man Mr. Manny Flores from Odessa, Texas, with the $20 holler, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. Thank you, man. Y'all make it. Thank you so much for taking care and sponsoring the channel, man. My man Incel said, I know Ortiz duck, bud. Much love in that super chat. That's what they say. That's what they say. That's what they're saying, Ortiz duck, bud. Much love in that super chat. I heard that. I don't know that to be true. And my man Incel once again said, great show. Thank you, Incel. See, this no joke, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Incel, man, who is a big Bud fan, bro. Who's a big Bud fan. Don't get mad at me bringing the subject up. Don't call me names. Just reps his dude, and that's what's up. And shout out to my dude, senior in the building, says speedy recovery. To my guy, to Uncle John. Yes, sir, man. That shout out from the Rise podcast. That's my dude over there, senior from the Rise podcast. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you for that support, bro. Big time support, man. Thank y'all for keeping the channel going like John Boy do. And my man Martin Man say, yo, Fanon, you said Bud duck boots. Now that somebody done put the truth out, I see everybody quiet, y'all. We've been talking about this all day, King. Jeez, King. And dude, my nickname is not Martin Man, it's Monty Man. But let me see. Let's go to the channel. Let's see the date. Yes, it was created today. Dummy. It is Monty Man. My nickname is not Marty Man, idiot. It's Monty Man. Monty Man. Money Martin, dog. This clown, first of all, that's that Clown King. I just checked. That's that Clown King. Thank you for the money, though. Appreciate it for the support, brother. Thank you, man. You said Bud Duck Boots. Never said that in my life. Liar. Never, ever, 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 ever said Terence Crawford Duck Boots. Never said it. Never said it. Don't believe it. Never said it. You're lying. Never. Ever, ever, ever said that. Never. Has anybody ever heard me say that Terence Crawford ducked Gervonta Ennis? I don't ever remember saying that. Never. I'm not like y'all. I don't call everybody a duck because they fart. You guys, anything that somebody does is called a duck. I never said that. Somebody put the truth out. First of all, a lot of y'all will. First of all, let me tell you something, man. The number one best way to lie is with the truth. That's like y'all telling me about Rick Glazier. Well, he's right more than he's wrong. God dog, everybody is. Everybody is. It isn't whether you lie about everything that comes out your mouth. It's whether or not you will lie. That's it. Once. Okay? Just once. All you got to do is get caught lying once. That's it. For no good reason. And what's the truth? The truth is what? That somebody went and asked Terence, will you fight Gervonta Ennis? I can call Gervonta Ennis up. Yeah, tell him I'll fight him if he calls me out my name, talks bad about me, then I'll fight you. Which sounds like something really crazy for Terence Crawford to say. So then they say, okay, hey, Gervonta, Terence Crawford will fight you, but you got to call him out. You got to call him all kind of bad names. You got to call him an MFer. You got to call him an SOB. And then Gervonta and Bozy Ennis says, hold on, man. We're not going to do that. And yeah, you guys are talking good money, but Showtime's talking good money too. No, we're not going to. We're staying over here on Showtime. If Terence Crawford wants to fight Gervonta Ennis, go call Cameron Duncan and try to set up a fight on Showtime. What does anybody got to go to BLK Prime to make a fight for? Thank you, though. I appreciate you, though. RuPaul. Appreciate you. Old Gargamel, a.k.a. Glazier, had crow this weekend and still has leftovers. Oh, dog. That dude right there just be on it. JT said, Inouye and Fulton, May 7th, who you got? Told y'all that May 23rd stuff wasn't true. And they're fighting on what? Cinco de Mayo weekend. Gotta love that, JT. Is that official? I got Fulton. Much love in that super chat. I got Fulton, bro. Oh, huge. Thomas Hill in the bill said, for you bringing quality folk together in times of need. Thomas Hill with the big $25 holler, brother. Thank you so much, bro. That's big, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. JT, congrats. First super chat. Yes, sir. And my guy, channel, I'm sorry. Keys to the Game Boxing channel says, shout out to the Blue Wrench game. Get those likes up over 400. Please do. Please get them likes up. It's officially, oh, yeah. So there you go. So the 7th, that's what's up. I hope they go May. Oh, I want now. Ain't no lie. Now, I want Errol Spence Jr. to go fight somebody on Cinco de Mayo. I so hope that they fight, that Errol Spence fight is for Cinco de Mayo. They need to put that mug on. They need to put that mug on because that date is wide open. Why in Texas? Wide open. Because them cats ain't going to Jalisco, Mexico. They go, I'm trying to tell you, they're not going to Jalisco, Mexico to watch Canelo Alvarez fight John Ryder. Never a better time to go up against them, bro. No better time. I hope if it ain't him, somebody else fight on Cinco de Mayo. Fight on Cinco de Mayo. Oscar De La Hoya needs to put a fight up on Cinco de Mayo. He need to make a real fight on Cinco de Mayo. Hunter Young said, this is a duck. I got my A handed to me when I was 13 years old. When I was 13 fighting, dude had me beat. So instead of continuing getting beat, I was like, F this. Fighting ain't for me. So I ducked out of the second round. Hey, man. That man said, hey, man, I ain't trying to get hurt up in here, bro. Though I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I ain't trying to say anybody's telling any stories, but dude, I don't know. For nine, Michael Benson reported that Bud, aka Darkwing Duck, and Errol have agreed to a purse split. Yeah, I saw that, man. I saw that. I got some. I'll rap about that. Dude, I'm trying to tell you, man. This is Bud's team playing, keeping their name in the press, bro. They're playing the game, but you can see they're playing the game. They're literally fighting everybody at the same time. These people listen. They learn. Boot didn't. But Boots' name never, didn't he say, oh, yeah, that was earlier, though, that he said the name didn't come up. That was earlier. Because Cats called me a liar. Watch this. And I'm going to tell you why we know that it was earlier. Okay? We know it was Hunter Young said it was it was a street fight, not in the ring. Oh, okay. Much love in that super chat, bro. Man, I am not a fan of fighting, bro. Street fighting, but god dog. I did it a lot. That's why I don't like it. Ray Davis, who's hosting the Inouye Fulton fight? PBC Top Rank, because it's on the day after my birthday, and Arrow will be the 20th. My son's and Arrow will be the 20th. My son's birthday, I believe. Oh, okay. I think it's Top Rank because they lost a purse bid, didn't they? Oh, no. They lost another purse. They lost TGB lost a purse bid for They lost the purse bid for the Stanionis Ortiz fight. I believe it's going to be over there in Japan. It's going to be in Japan, and it's probably going to be aired on ESPN. Boots said he would beat Bud in his mama's house. Yeah, he did. He did. He said that a while ago. You did. He said he said it a while ago. He said he'll fight him in the backyard. Ugh. Hey, look, bro. Look, man. I'm not like these dudes, man. I'm not gonna give into that stuff, man. You know what I mean? I gotta try to keep my mind positive and not wish the worst on people. I'm not out here calling people liars, even though they call me a liar. And I thought that was really rich, calling me one. Like, Lord. For, by the way, saying the same thing that is now true. That's why I know that it was later. Because when I said that Terence Crawford was offered the Gervonta Ennis fight, I was lying. Even though it was Gervonta Ennis that said, I will go fight over there. Because Gervonta did say he would go fight over there. He did say he would go fight over there. But Terence Crawford didn't say he would fight him. Terence Crawford said, oh, I mean, don't you got to ask them, JT. Don't ask me. Like I said, dog, I don't need the drama. I'm doing okay without the drama. I don't need drama. Terence Crawford did not say he would fight him, according to Bozy Ennis. He said he would fight him if you call me out, you say all these things in the press, you make a big hoopla about it. So it just seems like Terence Crawford's trying to manipulate Gervonta Ennis. That's what it looks like to me. And Terence Crawford may be manipulating BLK Prime at the same time. For now, speak the truth, shame the devil, them ninjas lying. Hey, look, man, I'm going to tell you, you do not have to lie about everything you say to be a liar. You don't have to lie about everything to be a liar. Just like you don't have to box everybody that walks by you to be a boxer. You involve, when the time is right, you will get in the ring and fight somebody. When necessary, people will lie, and they will literally tell you things that you know are not true, they know are not true, get caught in the act of doing it, and still try to find a way to wiggle out. Bob Arum at least will say, yesterday I was lying, today I was telling you the truth. That's what Bob Arum will do. Yesterday I was lying, today I'm telling you the truth. Hold on one second, man. Give me 1 second. And thank y'all so much for that support today. Keeping that color in the chat, man. I got the best subscribers in the world. This channel got the best subscribers in the world, man. Thank y'all so much for your support. There we go. That's what we're looking to do. Yes, sirree, Bob. That's what we're looking to do. All right. Sorry about that. Cool boy is PBC. Yeah, he is. Fanon, I didn't use the noun. I used the verb. Oh, okay. That's what's up. I'm using the noun though. Man, y'all gotta, man, whatever. You can say whatever you want, bro. Don't let me get like, no, dude. If I wanted to really get nasty, dude, I can get nasty. But I don't feel like being nasty, bro. Because there's some cats involved in that stuff that I really like, and I wish them the best. I mean it. I like Tay Jones. I wish Tay Jones nothing but the best. I hope that he's closing fights, doing the deals, making the money. I like that dude. Romario Harris said, always trust everybody to be themselves, but trust in the fact that you can see them well. Trust the snake to bite you. Trust the thief to steal. Trust them to be who they are, but know them when you see them. Exactly. Nobody's above telling the story, though. Nobody. Much love in the super chat, because sometimes things ain't your business. You know what I mean? Sometimes things ain't your business. So ain't nobody owe you the truth. Just, I'll say, that was that's not just DMX. That's everybody, man, please. Nah, dog. Yeah, quote, Ari, yeah. That's not his quote, though. Trust me, that's not his quote. I'm older than DMX, and I knew that well before that. That's an old time saying. You know? Just do boxing in the building. What's going on, man? And Romero Davis, thank you so much for that color in the chat, brother. I called out Rick Glazier on Twitter. He just wake up hating for no reason. Nah, he's getting paid to hate now. He's getting paid to hate, bro. No joke. He's getting paid to hate. He advertised. He's not doing anything that he ain't getting paid for. That's the way I see it. He's got to pay his bills. He's eating, so he's doing something. And what is he doing? He's bartering fights. He's brokering fights, is what he's doing. He's an insider. He will consult with you he will take a finder's fee from a fight. That's brokering fights. That's what he's doing. Brokering fights. You get a finder's fee for brokering fights. There's all kind of people doing brokering deals, getting finder's fees to help people try to get things done. You know? That does not make you a promoter, though. It means that that means you're a go-between. And that's not a bad thing. It's just what it is. I would broker a fight in a minute. Absolutely. I would broker a deal with somebody in a minute if I could. I wanted to broker a deal between Samuel Arnold and MTK Global. And I had no problem doing it. If Samuel Arnold wanted to work for MTK Global, wanted to, get an offer from them, shoot, they made an offer to them. And somebody made him a better offer. Samuel Arnold wound up going with who he went with, and he didn't go with MTK Global. I've done that before. I've tried to help people by bartering people because I knew people. I would do that in a second. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But don't act like you're more than what you are. That's when you get into trouble. When you try to sell yourself as something more than what you are. That's what that is. That is being a broker. That's not being a promoter. That's being a broker and getting a part of the deal. And the part of the deal may be that if the fight gets done, you get a fee. It could also be that you may get if the fight sells, give me a percentage of the pay-per-view, 1% of the pay-per-view, or 2% of the pay-per-view, or give me a percentage. If I broker it, give me a portion equal to the gate. But that doesn't make you a promoter. That makes you a go-between that's getting paid off of what gets sold. I've done that myself between insurance companies and local governments. People do that all the time. It's not a bad way to make money. But the problem with that is that if anybody gets a whiff of what you're doing, somebody's going to move in and try to break the deal up, and they're going to try to screw you out of your money. They're going to say, well, why do I need a middleman? And they get you out of there time and time and time again. They'll get you out of there. And they'll be like, nah, we don't like how the deal is structured because we don't have to pay them anything. When what will they do? They will then talk to each other and get rid of the middleman. And you'll say, hey, this guy wanted, but the deal fell through. Why? Because they didn't want to pay you. People screw the middleman all the time. And they could be looking at you. Everybody in the room look around and you're the middleman in the room. And they say, well, we don't really need that. What do we need that for? I don't need that. So they get rid of you. Even if they pay you a couple times, they'll eventually one of them dudes replace them. They're like, you can't even enforce it. Or man, it's just a funny business, man. Trust me. Cats get really pissed off being the broker of deals. If you are not literally have that person signed and you're their agent. Yeah, I saw the UFC fight. It sucked. I saw two fights. I saw the UFC fight. I saw the one with John Jones. I'm pissed that I paid that money for that ridiculous mismatch I paid for, which was not even fun. The dude got kicked in the nizzies and then turned around and choked him. Like, this is what I paid for. And then what's her name? The lady, the blonde hair, she turned around and tried to do some little cute flip and turn around and kicked her, and the girl jumped on her neck and choked her. Shevchenkova is her name. So I was like, man, I'm all right with this, bro. Like, dude, this is like, if you get knocked out in the 2 minutes, at least you get to see somebody's head spun. Watching somebody choke somebody like that, dude, this, like, I'm all right with that, dog. Like, I'm mad I paid for it. I'm sure a lot of other people enjoyed it because it was a spectacle, but I could have took or leave that. I could have taken or leaving that. You know what I mean? Barbara D, how are you today? Oh, Barbara, yes. So what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Detroit Marty Marr? Fanon, that's what you get, you treasonous back. Hey, dude, I just gave it a whirl, man. God dog. I gave it a whirl. I knew I had to give it an honest attempt. So I was like, man, look, everybody's talking about this. Let me look, and I was like, oh, God, this is garbage. Like, I mean, not like the event was garbage, but it was garbage. Like, there's nothing about that I want to see. You know what I mean? Like, nothing I want to see. How you, you talking about John Jones? Yeah, it's like, man, I'm straight. Where's that big African dude? Like, ain't he the heavyweight champion? Bring him in. Let him fight that big old African dude, bro. Not that dude with the tramp stamp in the middle of his chest. He said, I thought about it. Yeah, I'm straight now. They're not going to get another penny out of me for a while. Okay? Trust me. I'm straight on all of that. I'm all right with all the kicks and the wrestling, but it is what it is, bro. Released from the UFC. Hey, whatever it was, and they released my interest. Because I had to see him try to go choke that big old dude. That dude is big for real. Oh, they let him walk. Yeah, I know. Ngannou, I don't want to see Ngannou and Wilder, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. They do what they want to do. I ain't tripping, Nah, that's who you want to see him go up against for sure. Yeah, I'm not with the UFC buzzing neither. Yes, like it was just, I don't get the entertainment value is not there for me. Because, dude, honestly, if I'm going to see somebody wrestle, I just watch wrestling. I mean, the real UFC not the UFC wrestling, the real wrestling, freestyle wrestling. I'll watch, wait to the Olympics and turn that on. At least that's what they both do. You know what I mean? It's like, this is like a jack of all trades, master of none. It's like a guy that really can't box and a guy that really can't wrestle. And then a guy that is okay at jiu-jitsu. And it's just like a bunch of either okay at everything. I'm straight money man. I'm all right with all. I don't need that. Anyway, y'all enjoy yourselves. But he'll fight him for show. Bones a bad dude. Ain't scruffing him nothing. Hey, man. Well, anyway, let's see. When they make that fight, wake me up. John Jones, the best UFC fighter, and no one beat him. Yeah, but he's don't he juice? Ain't he juiced? Ain't he juiced up? I can't support the juicers. Can we stop? Can we please get off this subject? I did it a little bit, but I can't tolerate a lot of it, okay? I'm just gonna be dead honest, bro. Them UFC boys, lethal, that's real life street fighting. That is not real life street fighting. No, it is not. Cats ain't running around kicking you and spinning. Some of them will choke you out, though. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I'm all right with all of that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all right with all of that. Not a good job for them, because I don't want to talk about this anymore. What's going on, William Old School Art, bro? What's going on? Yeah, back to arrow breaking eye sockets, bro. Like, I want to talk about a sport that I enjoy watching, which is boxing. Right before, and trust me, the only reason I saw those fights is because the Showtime card ended early enough for me to see them. I was sitting around like, hey, it's kind of early. I wonder what happened in the John Jones fight. Nothing had happened. They hadn't had the fight yet, even though I saw the outcome of the fight before the fight happened. So I was like, huh? Did this fight happen yet? No, the fight didn't happen yet. So the fight didn't happen yet, so I watched it. Other than that, dude, I ain't joking, bro. I was watching Brandon Figueroa versus Mark Magsayo, which I'm telling you, anybody that watched those two fights, that was the better fight. The combination of that fight that took place between Jared Hurd and whatever the dude's name is that I don't remember, that whooped up on Jared Hurd like that, and the fight with Brandon Figueroa and Mark Magsayo, that was a better fight. It was more entertaining, easily more entertaining than that Shevchenko fight and that fight with John Jones. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Because dude, Showtime got a problem, bro. They don't matchmake for nothing. They just put you in there and see if, Resendez, thank you. Yeah, they don't matchmake. They just put you in there and see if you can win. Man, I swear, they don't let you. They don't. Tim Tszyu versus Tony Harrison, March 11th. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, J-Rock probably the next one to get it put. Who's J-Rock fighting, though? He's not fighting Adamas. Who's he fighting? J-Rock's fighting Adamas, right? Oh, he's got a chance with Adamas, though. J-Rock's got a chance with Adamas. But it's just whether or not he can take the punishment or not. You know, because I think Tony Harrison, I think that J-Rock, Julian Williams has been, he's been through a lot of punishment, bro. And yeah, it was way better than the UFC card. Way better. And it's way better than any Top Rank show I've seen in a long time. Top Rank doesn't do matchmaking. They're never going to get a Hall of Fame matchmaker. I'm telling you, there's something oxymoronic about a Hall of Fame matchmaker. Like, because it's oxymoronic. Their job is to get their guy to win the fight. You know what I mean? That's what and of course to organize the fights, make sure everybody's there. But they want to put a fight where their guy's going to win. But the fight's going to be entertaining. So they are literally looking for the least obvious mismatch they can make. So what is Hall of Fame about that? And the guy can be the best in the world at doing it. But do you want fights that are match made very, very well? Not really. But sometimes you get boring fights if they don't match make well, because you can get like a southpaw boxer and another southpaw boxer together. You know what I mean? And it doesn't make for an entertaining fight. But, in the long run, bro, like you're going to see your guy upset. Like Mark Magsayo, man. Hey, dude, Mark Magsayo got to earn it, dog. Say what you want. Mark Magsayo had to earn it. And I got Mark Magsayo losing 3 fights in a row. Dude, so whatever with all that Mark Magsayo got that gift off Gary Russell Jr. A gift against Gary Russell Jr. And then he got beat by Ray Vargas, and I was ringside to watch Ray Vargas whoop him. And now you're going to have Figueroa, who I was rocking with the entire before the fight. I was like, yeah, Brandon Figueroa. And I wasn't 100% sure who was going to win the fight. But for now, Bud should fight Brandon Lee. He will pull the upset. No chance, bro. Nah, come on, man. Bud is about to go fight Alexis Rocha. He got an offer for Alexis Rocha. You know what I mean? He got a fight, but I told you, like, dog, I don't understand it, man. Like I don't understand it, dog. I had to listen to certain stuff just to get context for what was going on. Fanon, I think Hurd should retire. What you think? Yeah, he should definitely be done, bro. He should definitely be done. Oh yeah, yeah. Honestly, man, yeah. Francis Ngannou needs to stay away from Wilder, and on the real, Wilder needs to stay away from Ngannou trying to get in a MMA fight. Like, I did undercard only $200. I was scared. Money, what was that? I don't understand. Marcel was gifted in the first place against. Yeah, he was. Absolutely was. And Russell had to fight him with an injury going in. Thomas Hill said, I thought Russell beat Magsayo too. It was just the narrowest of margins because of the punch output, but he hit him with the cleaner or more effective punches all night. Yeah, but here's the thing. Dude, staying busy is not a scoring criteria. Busy is not a scoring criteria. That's like in basketball saying, oh, I think he won the game because he had a better crossover. Your best crossovers are your bucket has to go, the ball has to go in. You don't win a basketball game because you shot the most. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they were busier. They got more shots up. Yeah, they got a bunch of shots up, but the ball didn't go in. You know what I'm saying? For now, I only put $200 on Garcia. He was a 30. Oh, on Garcia, he was a 3 plus 350 underdog. Garcia for who? You talking about on who? Who? Which Garcia? I don't know what Garcia you're talking about. Because the Garcia didn't fight last night. Last weekend. Are you talking about you put 3? I'm not putting any money on Ryan Garcia to beat Tank. I'm not even betting on sports, man, tell you the truth. I don't like that. I don't like it. I guess it will get you more interested in the event, though, if you put a little money on it, to make it interesting. Because I swear that's the only way that I'm going to be interested in some of them NBA games is if I got some money on it. So I guess maybe otherwise I'm going right to sleep. You know what I mean? That first fight was the Garcia. I don't remember who the first fight was, man, honestly. The commentary makes you think it is a criteria when they say he was a busier fighter. Yeah, of course. Which Garcia? Who? Give me the names. Give me the names. Which Garcia? I don't think I saw the first fight on that card. Oh, the guy that, oh, yeah. You talking about with that knockout? Where he laid that dude out? I don't remember the name of the fighters, though. John Bowie back in that super chat. Thank you, brother, for keeping the color in the chat. He says, shout out to everybody. I'm going to go lay down and rest. Again, thank you all for the well wishes. Shout out to my bro, Orlando Pearson, for reaching out to me. Yeah, man, definitely check that dude out. That dude will be able to let you know what's up. Much love in that super chat, bro. Crawford will be just like Shakur will be just like Crawford. He will fight nothing but top-ranked fighters and swear everybody's ducking him. Hey, man, the only person I don't think I've heard Terence Crawford say everybody's ducking him. That's not Terence Crawford, Adrian, that is saying people are ducking him. I don't think I've ever heard Terence Crawford ever accuse somebody of ducking him. I separate Terence Crawford from the people around him and from the people that are representing, they're doing all this talking. That's Terence Crawford fans trying to turn things around. Vidal was, I saw that fight. Yeah, I saw that fight. But like I said, sometimes I don't remember these guys' names at first. I'm old, bro, and I gotta work. What's going on, Rachel or Nonito? What's happening with you? Much love in that super chat, John Boy. Thank you so much for that support. That's Haney saying that. Yeah, that Haney's the one. They're all with. Dude, those are the number one, dude. They're ducking me. They're ducking me. They're ducking me. They're ducking me. By the way, bro, can I say something about Devin Haney? Devin Haney, Devin Haney, Devin Haney. Damn, y'all need to leave that man alone with whoever he marries, man. Like, I want to know what the heck happened, man. First and foremost, let me defend Devin Haney for a second. Bro, 99% of y'all would marry that chick and know full well what she did with her life. Y'all, man, yeah, if y'all don't stop. First of all, God dog, man, where your girl been? Where's your girl been? I mean, look, dude, I'm just saying. It's the man's wife, man. Leave the man's wife alone, man. If the man marries somebody, man, it's his wife. God dog, that's it. For now, we not simps. Hey, dude, all I'm trying to tell you is this. Do not lunch. Okay? Do not lunch. I've been told y'all that y'all need to find girls at a university. I've been telling you. And even if you find them in college, do not lunch. Let me tell y'all a story, dog. Them girls all be playing them dudes. All of them. Dude, most of these dudes that I see with these girls be like, man, are you kidding me? That's what I thought about Miss Jackson and Floyd Mayweather. Like, dude, you must be tripping. Like, dude, you tripping. Exactly. Another man's happiness is none of my business. Exactly, bro. You know what I mean? Just congratulations on your marriage, man. And I hope it works out for you and all of that good stuff. University chicks get ran through. Dude, first of all, they run through you. Dude, let me tell you something. They run through you. I don't know where y'all think you live. Like, what do you think? Like, dude, for real, you think somebody don't know who your wife or your girlfriend has slept with? I don't care. Like, man, this clown called me one time. This dude called me on the phone one time, was like, hey, man, you know, me and your girl, well, we was going to move in together. I was like, well, I guess you missed out. Nigga, go away. What do you think this is? Like, me and your girl, we was going to move in together. And obviously you didn't, so goodbye. Good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry she left you. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not sorry she left you. Nigga, I don't care. But you think, my girlfriend, my girlfriend had sex with somebody else before. She was in a relationship. So, you know, no for me. Nigga, whatever, dog. Dog, whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, Goofy. You think that's okay, Goofy. So what? You know what I'm saying? I hope she enjoyed it. Now, get off the phone. Click. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, dude, I hope she enjoyed it. Bye. You got your mind. He said, I promise you, none of them girls in the dorm right now are comparing. Said, man, dude, come on, man. Man, you tripping. Anyway, like I said, dude, just because you, man, any of those, man, dude, all those dudes are getting taken. Jordan got taken. Jordan, dude, see, here's the thing. Here's a secret about us light-skinned dudes. Can I break a story to y'all? Breaking news. Breaking news about light-skinned men. Can I break some news about light-skinned men? Can I represent the light-skinned community for a second and break some news to you? Please. I really need to do it. Y'all need to know, bro. Dudes be liking them fruit. Hey, dog, let me tell you. Light-skinned news. I know I'm going to give you the inside scoop from the light-skinned black world. Light-skinned would get, exactly. Well, hey, watch this, Ray Davis. Tell me this ain't true. If you are light-skinned with green eyes, you more than likely have a sister, a mother, a cousin, somebody like that is light-skinned with green eyes. Okay? If you are all those little pretty Creole girls and yellow girls and athletes like, they all got brothers. They got brothers, they got fathers, they got mamas, they got all. Those genes came from somewhere. And sometimes they land up with men, and other times they land up with women. So guess what the men get to see? They get to see their cousins game you. Okay? They get to sit down in a room with them girls while they all talking about how stupid you are. And we know, oh, this is me getting played. Why? Because that's my cousin. Oh, you getting played. Why? Because that's my cousin. She playing you, homie. She about to get that bag out your partner. Because you not light, you dark. Yeah, okay, well, I'm dark skinned. Let me give you the dark skin news then. If you fine, however you want to do it, Will Rogers. I got plenty of pretty family members. Plenty of them. Okay? A lot of them. Okay? A lot of them. I got pretty cousins. Hey, my boys got pretty sisters. We got all of them, bro. All I'm just trying to tell you is you think you slick with Miss Jones, Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson done had every athlete aspiring to get out of the trenches, hollering her the entire time. He said, however you want to go for now, got you. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you the note. I'm telling you the truth. Dude, they see you coming. They're like, man, let me just walk by this dude. And all of a sudden they like you. Before you weren't that cute. Now you're cute. Ooh, I like your dimples. Yeah, sucker. So anyway, I want to hear none of y'all talking that craziness. Okay? acting like you acting like, man, please. You know what I mean? Anyway, girl told me she ran through me and a few homies. We thought she was winning. Nope, she played us. Of course, man. Come on, man. Anyway, it is what it is, bro. Like I'm just saying, man, I ain't got y'all don't ever bring that up. I ain't going nowhere near like that with Devin Haney. That man married that woman. Congratulations. I hope it goes well for you. Okay? And the reason why I say go to a college or a university is because they will have a job. They are not nearly as extreme with it. Okay? Because they will have a job. They are trying to achieve things in their life. You may not get a kid out of her. You may have a relationship with a girl that wants to be a medical doctor, and she's going to have a child, maybe 2. She's not going to have 5 kids for you, and she dang sure ain't going to have 5 kids by 5 different dudes collecting paychecks from everybody, bro. You guys are silly. Anyway, keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't no women getting smashed for free. I'm just telling you, ain't none of them getting smashed for free. You paying one way or the other, homie. You paying one way or the other. You know what I mean? And if you ain't paying, more than likely she ain't worth it. That's my take. You know what I mean? If you got a stay-at-home wife, you paying. You know? Stay away from them psychology majors. Oh, yeah, always stay away from them. You know what I mean? But anyway, man. Dog, I'm not even calling them that, man. I'm just telling you, dude, this look, man. For now, my sister's red and I'm dark. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. I'm just telling you. How we get here because people want to talk bad about Devin Haney's wife. Because Devin Haney's wife got a pass. I never researched it, but I want to know why people even researching it. Anyway, it is what it is, man. A lot for free. Hey, yeah. Yeah. You rented. Man. Anyway, man, it is what it is. It is. I just want to clown a little bit on that, bro, and get it as far away. Hey, said I said all those chicks in high school and college, the club days, just for being what is it? Yeah, I'll say just for being light skinned, good hair and dimples. Now I'm overweight and bald, married. They still holler. Yeah, dude, you know what it is, bro. It is what it is. You still going. That's just part of that. Hey, congratulations to Team Haney, bro. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, we can get back to boxing. I just wanted to let y'all know I don't want ever. Please don't be on that time around me, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, hey, dude, it is what it is. We're all human beings, bro. That's how I view it. We're human beings. It is what it is. We're human beings. Everybody, we're human beings. We just, whatever. Not trying to judge. Nobody's better than anybody, worse than anybody, unless, of course, you're a duck. And we talking about boxing. Anyway. Hey, there are women in the chat. Yeah, I understand, man. I know they doing that. I'm just telling you, man. It's what it is. Like, it is what it is, bro. Anyway, for now, I'm back to duck tractions. Yes, sir. Let's get back to duck tractions in this building. So anyway, the general gist of it is this. Please do not frame Gervonta Ennis for a duck to try to make Terence Crawford look better, because it's not supported by the facts here, okay? It's not. Exactly. Only a simp be worried about a woman's past and who she is today and how she treats you. It's like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I know dudes with 40, but I know dudes with 100 bodies. What does that make you? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it is what it is, bro. Like, I just don't, my mind doesn't go like that. Like, it's what, I mean, you do what you do. Whatever. You know what I mean? What's good hair? Good hair is what they call when you can do something with it. Anyway, so is Bud Spence going to happen in December or January 2024? They agreed upon a purse split somehow. It is not going to happen in 2023, bro. Okay? It's not going to happen in 2023. Not going to happen in 2023. It's not going to happen. Well, he gets a lot of hate because he be bumping off at the mouth saying crazy stuff. But in this particular incident, Master X, he doesn't deserve the hate for this. You worried about her and you done had 50. So, man, pretty much, bro. But anyway, it is what it is. Whatever, bro. Pro boxing. What is this? Pro boxing. I'm sorry. Hey, what's going on, Chillville? He said, Martin, I watched Shut It Down Davis versus Benavidez again last night. And I think Plant might beat Benavidez. Shut It Down Davis. Who was Shut It Down Davis? Who shut it down Davis? Man, y'all got to put these names in here, man. I'm getting old. What's my thoughts on Fulton versus Inoue? Oh, Brian N., thank you very much. I appreciate that question. My thoughts on Fulton Inoue is this. I am more encouraged in having watched that fight that took. Oh, Kyron Davis. Thank you, brother. Thomas Davis said, Fernando, I said the same thing. Toy uncle, when he was watching Maury Povich show, you are not the father editions. And he called me a sympathizer about to die. I'm about to die. You're a whole sympathizer. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. Like, I ain't really tripping on all that, man. You know what I mean? Like, man, come on, dude. I don't know what none of y'all been doing. So, yeah, I just don't know what none of y'all been doing. Anyway, it is what it is, bro. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. It ain't my business. How about it's not my business? I just leave it as it ain't my business. Okay? It ain't my business at all. Anyway, moving on to the Inoue thing. With Inoue, dude, Stevie Fulton, I think, is beat tougher competition at this stage. No disrespect to Nonito Donaire, though. Nonito Donaire has some things going on in that second fight. In the first fight, dude, Nonito Donaire was giving him that work. Steve Fulton Jr. has beaten Brandon Figueroa. If Monster Inoue was fighting Brandon Figueroa at 122, I would pick Brandon Figueroa in a minute over Monster Inoue. I'll take him in a minute over Monster Inoue because he is going to bomb that man up. That's a lot of pressure to learn how to deal with all that pressure. I mean, all those shots coming at you, all that work he's putting in there, man. You have to be a very, very good fighter to be able to beat Brandon Figueroa. Brandon Figueroa ain't no joke, bro. And Brandon Figueroa beat up on Luis Nery. And Luis Nery can crack too. So I think, based on the fighters that I've seen them fight and moving up in weight and all that stuff and the skill set, I gotta go with my guy. I'm hopeful for Steve Fulton Jr. I just think that Steve Fulton Jr. going over there to Japan, that right there causes a little bit of something. You know what I mean? In a way, messed up taking his cool boy fight, bad matchup for him. Hey man, but if he's got you, hey man, give him credit for doing it. He's somebody that's looking for the knockout, and this is a guy that is a very, very good boxer and very good at taking that away from you. And he's a bigger guy. So if he's a bigger guy and he can't really hurt him like that, we'll see. We'll see. So anyway, man, yeah, Cool Boy Steph is a real deal. And I'm looking forward to the fight. But Brandon Figueroa really impressed me this weekend by beating up on Mark Magsayo like that. Mark Magsayo, dude. And I mean, like I said, I like Mark Magsayo. Got a little bit on my nerves. I can't even lie. Got on my nerves with that whole thing, with getting that gift out of Gary Russell Jr. It puts pressure on him to perform, and Fulton is about that life. I like Fulton to absolutely dominate him in the ring. Yeah, well, I'm going to be watching that fight. I'm going to be up very early to watch that fight. I will be going live, so I don't. When you said it's March? It's May 7th. What's May 7th? Is that a Saturday? What is? Let me see something. That's a 7th. Is it early in the morning on the 7th? I hope it's, or is it like early May? Is it on early Sunday, or is it Monday on our time? So it's Monday our time? Hey, hold on one second, man. Hold on one second. Early Sunday? Oh, okay, I'll do that. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, man. Brian is said, Fanon needs glasses. What do I need glasses for? I don't need glasses. Glasses won't do me any good. I used to wear glasses, then I got too old. So I don't need glasses anymore. I would need bifocals, and I ain't about to do that. Fanon got the bear barking at the Amazon package guys that run up on porches. Yeah, you know what it is. Big Zeus was on the alert. Yeah, dog. Zeus don't play with none of that coming on the property, man. The dude walked into the backyard yesterday. Man, ain't no joke, dude. Zeus was like, if you take another step, he didn't attack him though. He just looked at him like, dude, take another step. He took a step. That dude was boop, boop, boop. Oh, yeah, it was kind of free. By the time, once he started jumping at him, because Zeus jumps. It's funny, man. He pounces. Like, he doesn't just like run up. He literally jumps up in the air and boop, boop. He'll do like a series of pounces. Boop, boop, boop. It's really wild. Anyway. Hey, thank y'all for keeping the color in the chat today. For real. Triple for real. Thank you so much. BFing tough. Mag, the hardest puncher in the division. Magsayo. So he couldn't hurt Figueroa. It's going to be tough for everyone else. You're talking about, Figueroa? How Magsayo couldn't hurt Figueroa? No, he didn't. A said, I can be proof of that. Antoine the Great said, my cousin is one who had the baby by Michael Irving when he joined the Cowboys, and we all said she couldn't get that bag from this fella. Yeah, of course, bro. Michael Irving and, oh, hold on 1 second. Not just Michael Irving. What's his face was going to get that bag off him, too. What was the running back, Emmitt Smith? I was like, man, Emmitt Smith married that chick. Oh, Lord. Because the first person to get him was this pro basketball player from Nebraska. Man, dude, I had a friend that got this wide receiver. I was like, oh, she got him. And to this day, and I mean to this day, I look at her and her giggle, and she'll giggle right back at me. Because I know. I was like, oh, I got him. She like, got him. She stayed with him. She stayed with him for a long. I mean, she still stayed with him now. Don't get me wrong. She stayed with him now. However, I know the deal. Got him. Because that was always the goal. Anyway, memo to self, make sure you have steaks for Zeus. Oh, yeah. Hey, Maxile ran out of gas after the fourth round. He got the gas beaten out of him. He didn't run out of gas. He got the gas beaten out of him, is what happened there. Thomas Hill, True Figueroa makes you fight. We really want to see part 2. Yes, sir. Oh, dude, but let me tell you, man, come on, man. Them girls know what's up. And some of them will not use their privilege, but they know they got that privilege. Y'all ain't that tough. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't that serious. They know, they think they are worth all of your money. Put it that way. They believe they are worth all of your money. Mag hit because Cat's been throwing money at them their whole life. Thomas Hill, True Figueroa makes you fight when you really don't want to. Yeah, Figueroa reminds me of kind of like Errol Spence. Yeah, that fight is going to happen, bro. That fight is going to happen. And he's not loading up on shots. He's consistently breaking you down. And he broke Mark Magsayo all the way down, bro. Mark Magsayo took a knee like 3 times. Gassed out, taking a knee. And they're going to give you the round? Nah, bro. Every round you act like you about to fall over and you don't, I ain't trying to hear it. For now, JT said, hey, thank you, Undercard Boxing. JT said, in your honest opinion, who you think Errol fight next? Keith Thurman. Errol and Brandon from Texas. Yeah, they are both from Texas. I think he's fighting Keith Thurman. Yeah, those should have been called knockdowns for sure. Yeah, because he took a knee. He just dipped all the way down and acted like he was going to get pushed over. And Brandon Figueroa was looking like, he's like, man, get up. And then he literally was grabbed him and walked him and shoved him all the way across the ring to try to get a rest. And then he was, after a certain point in time, he warned him. It's like, hey, man, point for holding, man. He said, yep, for now. He said, yep, for Great Dave. Said, yep, for now, you're right. He got beat to the ground 3 times. Did I see Michael Benson's tweet? Hold on. I usually do. But let's go to it. Which Michael Benson tweet? Actually, here, I just go straight to Michael Benson's tweet. Yeah, I know about that, bro. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, for now, you're right. He got beat to the ground 3 times. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I knew about that before. But before that, for not. So you see Sean Givens ask for his cheat ref. I don't know what do you mean? No, I don't know what you mean by that. I think we'll see Frank Martin on the Arrow card. I hope so. I don't know, though, man. I don't know if you're going to see him on those guys on the same card because Arrow's his promoter. But I think it would be great, man. I would love to see it. You know what I mean? I would love to see it. For sure, I would love to see it. Love to see it. I think we're going to see Frank Martin. Yeah, I hope so. Just confirming what you just said. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know. I heard that, man. I heard that. Michael Benson. Yeah, Michael Benson is what you call he's an aggregator, man. He's an aggregator. They said that's a stupid comment because according to Mike Cobbinger, the purse split was never an issue. They said they agreed upon the purse this summer. Yeah, I don't know, man. if they agree to a new purse split, he's getting that from Terence Crawford. Yeah, we're talking. We're on the phone. We agreed to a purse split. Derek James working the corner twice, not a good idea. Yeah, he's training 2 fighters at the same time for a fight at the same time. He's got a fight coming up in April, too. Now, that could be another reason why Errol Spence Jr.'s fight wasn't in April. Why Errol Spence Jr.'s fight got pushed back. Because his trainer's not available in April. Did anybody ever think about that? Isn't Anthony Joshua fighting in April? Why did Errol Spence Jr.'s fight get pushed back? Maybe it'd be because Derek James has a fight for April. And so he's not going to have a fight. He's not going to train both Anthony Joshua and Errol Spence Jr. for a fight at the same time. And also you got to have another fight with Jermell Charlo too. The Derek James schedule is going to, sometimes I'm smart, bro. Coach Calvin and Kenny do it all the time. Stop hating, Rise. Stop hating, Rise. Stop hating, dog. Stop hating. Rise Podcast alert! Breaking news. Rise Podcast hating on Errol Spence. I'm gonna put it in the video, dog. It's good not being the media. It's good not to be the media. Really good not to be the media. So I can play like that. But no, seriously, yeah. I mean, dude, look, man. You know how it is. Terence Crawford is not going to fight. Errol Spence Jr. is not. I mean, Derek James is not going to train 2 fighters for the same time at the same time, bro. I don't know if they got the same personality. And also, they split their job. The TGE amateurs and pros, I'm just saying for now. Oh, no, I don't doubt it, man. But they're a team, bro. Not just sometime, Fanon, all the time. What you talking about, Ali Voso? What are you talking about? Not some of the time, all the time. What you mean? Guy, you gotta clarify that. Clarify that for me, brother. John Boy putting color in the chat because the color been dry for a while. Thank you, brother. He said my guy senior pick Spence over everybody. Yeah, he does. But that's Coach Squeeze. Much love in that super chat, bro. Yeah, he said, yeah, it's all right. Hey, dude, no joke, bro. I ain't tripping. He said, oh, Rise Park said 9 in 2 different countries, though. Oh, you being smart? Oh, what he say is this? Not some of the time, all the time. Hey, thank you, brother. Me being smart? Yeah, hey, dude. I'm blessed with that. It's a curse, too. It's a blessing and a curse. I will figure out your BS, though, bro. Give me a little bit of time, bro. Marquis back, putting the color back in the chat. Thank you, bro. Said John Bowie in the building. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, man, I will figure out the BS. Kind of like all that talk about Errol must be injured because his fight got pushed back. Derek James has a fight in April over there in the UK with Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua is currently in training camp. He also has to know when to schedule a fight because there's also Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo's date has to be announced. I've been shouting you out all day. I'm glad you good, Uncle John. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Derek has fights in 2 different continents. Going to be hard to focus on both. Yep. And Jermell coming back in June. So that makes sense. Blip, blip, blip. And they working together and they all come out and had their fights, man. You know, I think that makes sense. It's definitely a curse. My awareness makes it hard for me to let my guard down fully. Yeah, man. Yeah. Also, you know what is hard? You know what is hard on me? That I'm a feminist. Like, I truly do believe in the equality of women in almost every way. The only thing that I do not believe in male-female equality, and I mean as in they're equal to each other. They're the same. I don't believe that in parenthood. I don't think men can birth babies. I don't think women can be a daddy. And I don't think a dads can be a mother. Sorry, you guys are just you're playing make-believe. And I will maintain that forever. I don't care. Okay? That's make-believe. The brat and her significant other, that's make-believe. The lady, she talking about, wait, I got a baby on the way. No, you don't. She got a baby on the way. You know what I'm saying? No, she got a baby on the way. That ain't your baby. And that's one thing you know for sure when you see. That's not your kid. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's make-believe. Like, it's not, my son is my son. That is not make-believe. Agreed, Martin. Yeah, I'm saying, you know what I mean? That's it. That's where I go. As far as being smarter and all of that, and who can do a job as a lawyer or all of that stuff, hey, man, dude, it's equal down the road, man. Trust me. That it's equal down the road. Then Marky said, thanks, champ. Hey, man, thank you, brother. All I'm saying, that's the only thing where I'm like, nah, you're playing make-believe. You're playing house. Like, you're playing house. That's just what it is. You cannot, that cannot happen. So, but if you want to be equal, why don't you switch them up? And we'll see who's for real. You know what I mean? Hey, the Brat's baby mama got that. Nah, Brat is her own baby mama. The Brat's the baby mama. That chick ain't a baby mama. She ain't have no baby. Like, I'm sorry, man. I don't care what people say. I ain't just whatever. That's make-believe. Like, that's just make-believe. If you ain't given birth, okay, either any way it cuts, any way you cut it, you can give birth via C-section, you can give birth, through the way that, through the path that it is intended to come out of. Any way you cut it, bro. Nah, bro, y'all playing house is what you doing. And I think that's dangerous. You playing house with somebody. Like, especially two dudes. They definitely playing house. You know what I'm saying? They definitely playing house. Because that ain't neither one of theirs. That ain't neither one of theirs. You tripping. You know what I mean? That ain't neither one of theirs. That ain't neither one of yours. And that is really dangerous. Because at least with the women, then it's one of theirs. You know what I mean? Or you got like in an adoption where you got it just, to me, nah, dog. Y'all playing games, bro. Y'all playing. They say, let's play house. That's playing house. That's playing house. Anyway, I'm so fed up with that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous, bro. I mean, it is what it is, bro. That stuff is just, you playing house. To me, make-believe is taking over the U.S. I mean, it is, man. That's make-believe. That is not. And I'm sorry, dude. I ain't never. You're never gonna have me think differently. Nah, dude. That's who's the daddy? The question is gonna come out. Who's the daddy? Oh no, that's no. Who's the daddy? You know what I'm saying? Who's the daddy? Where did the daddy come from? Oh, well, Benson, we talking about training. Hey, I respect women and support them, but there are things we praise women on things, and we meant equal in parenting and works and bills. Hey, bro, look, man, I think my wife is the greatest. I love my wife. Those are my babies. Period. Because they're my babies. I've got 2 babies. You know why? Because those are my babies. No doubt about it. I can't walk off and change my mind. Those are my babies. I realized that I had a press conference already for Fulton. Oh, I didn't know they had a press conference already. Speaking of make-believe, is there ever been more almost stuff than BLK Prime? They need to stop talking, Marquis. Dude, they keep talking about, like, seriously, I keep hearing about these big announcements that are about to be made. Dude, they're in the middle. They're talking about big announcements in the middle before it goes through. Because the big announcement they had to be talking about was this. Fanon, who exactly do Mike Coppinger and Max is being told these things from? Strange Team Crawford is reporting Al Heyman is not answering their call. Since when did B-Side Bud call the shots? Look, man, you know that's Terence Crawford's team doing that. In my experience, black women have to respect black men. It's a lack of respect for men, in my opinion. Hey, Lou, I'm not going to get into this, get into that. All I'm trying to say is make-believe. Y'all playing house. Do a good job of playing house, though. Do a good job of playing house. You know what I mean? Fanon, you'll be ridiculed for asking who and where their daddy is. They want to erase the black man more than they already do. The moves push his social media as well. You got to monitor your kids. Nah, dude, I got family member in that situation, and I straight up asked, who's the daddy? And they told me who the daddy was. And he said, oh, yeah, they know the daddy. The daddy knows them. Yeah, all of that. She had a plan for it. Is what it is. Love this, love her to death. It's my people all day. The person, the other one, no, that ain't. And I'll tell her that. Nah, that's my grandniece right there. That is my blood right there. My blood. Okay, just like that's my blood. Just like that's everybody in my family's blood. I know that baby is our blood. Not hers, though. And it is what it is. Do what you want, but that's a fact. That's not to debate. That's just an actual fact. That's a fact. If that girl needs an organ, they're going to look for me. They're not looking for her. They're looking for me. If you're looking for somebody, if she needs a blood transfusion, they're calling me. They're testing me. They're not testing her. They're testing me. Why? Because that's my blood. That's a fact. Okay? It's a fact. Some of these things are facts. And I think people get into what your opinion is and all that stuff and whether or not you can do it and it's good for the child. All that's a different subject. You know what I mean? For me. But I know who they're going to call if they need a kidney transplant. Me. Or somebody related to me. For that. Anyway. Thurman would be the most talented Thurman would be the most talented fighter Spence has? No. The most talented? No. Why would you say he'd be the most talented? Master X? That's not true. He would be one of the most talented. But I don't think Keith Thurman's any more talented than Danny Garcia. I don't think Thurman's any more talented than Kell Brook. At the time of that fight, I don't think he's any better than that. Not much. I don't think, and honestly, Keith Thurman had close fights with all of them. No. It would be the best fighter that Terence Crawford ever had, though. No doubt. He said, my guy, Marquis Zenith. Yes, sir, bro. Much love in that super chat, bro. You know? Pascal IBF, he said, hey, my guy, Marquis and Zenith. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, Crawford always in talks but never signs the dotted line. Yeah, those guys, I'm telling you, dude, them dudes with BLK Prime got to stop saying that they have a big announcement coming and just make the announcement when it gets done. Anyone in here a crazy? Yeah, me. Here we go. One, me. Dead. Much love in there, super chat, bro. Hand raised. Guilty as charged, brother. Thank you, Xena360. I don't see the point in attacking the parent that stayed and showing up for the child every day. That ish is backwards. I don't see the point in attacking the parent that stayed and showing up for the child every day. I don't know what you're talking about, Xena360. I'm not attacking anybody. I don't ask the woman in my family where their daddy. She knows whether she knows or not. Don't change the parenting structure. I ask the men in the family are being daddies and pressure them to show up. That's a kind of a different scenario. That's a different scenario. Because my family member is paying the bills. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. In the scenario that I was talking about, the person I'm talking about pays all the bills. All of them. She's the one with the dough. She's the one with the dough that doing all the work. Literally all the work. So All of the work. Fanon, you got any interest in helping me sue the pants off this cop? Dude, that's not my bailiwick, brother. I don't do litigation, brother. I don't do civil litigation, brother. I will encourage you to definitely talk to Cass and figure out what the deal is, though. It's not my area of expertise, bro. And on top of that, dog, I'm trying to head. You see this gray beard, bro? I earned this gray beard. Much love in that super chat. Thank you, John Boy. But look, man, I gotta bounce. I'm gonna bounce out of here a little bit, man. I'm talking about more about the Bills, but I'm talking. Oh no, I understand what you're saying. No, literally, does everything. No, I mean everything. I mean everything. 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 Master X in the building. But dude, look, I'm not talking about all of that. If it is what it is, I'm just saying, dude, that ain't your baby. If I'm but I'll tell you this: if I had a stepwife and kids, and I would tell you, those are my stepkids. If I'm paying all their bills and I raise them and all of that stuff, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm a very literal person, bro. When I'm saying who is your father? Your father is the person from whom your seed sprouted. You can say that's the biological fighter, but this is my dad. You guys can say whatever you want to say. And I respect that, because I know that to be the case with some very, very high profile people's kids. I know that to be the case with many people that feel that way. That are like, that's my father, but man, whatever with him. I got that part. I know people that are raised by their father that's my father, but whatever with him. I know that. I know that to be the case. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, but in the case that I'm talking about it, no, that person don't do squat. Don't do squat, but pimp the game. And be careful with somebody that really ain't got. You paying all the bills and you birthing. Okay. It is what it is, though. Master X, though, much love in that super chat, bro. That's just my opinion. But we can get off it. John B., my lawyer, is a super lawyer. His name is Tyrone Moncrief, nationally known, one of the top 10 and 100 in Texas. Yes, sir. And John Boy said, bro, it ain't about money. It's about me personal. Hey, got to do what you got to do, bro. Get him. And my guy, he denied me medical attention when I was fainting in and out. Hey, man, hopefully it will not cause you any type of damage. Anyway, it is what it is, bro. We can talk about it, but I just don't do that. That's not anything that I'm actually able to do. So, yeah, that's just me. Hey, Tyrone the Great said that's me. What's that, Tyrone the Great? Thank you, brother, Tyrone the Great. Hold on one second. No, but I understand all what you're saying, Zenith 360. Don't get me wrong. I know what that is. I know what you're saying, brother. And I'm not arguing about any of that. I know the difference between somebody that is the father of a kid and don't do nothing for him. I got a very good friend, bro. Very good friend who can't stand his dad. Can't stand his dad. Hated him. Full-fledged. Hated him. And to boot, when the man died, it was like, I consoled him. He's like, ain't nothing to console me for. No joke. No forgiveness. No forgiveness. I got a dad that was there every day. You know, we ain't always seen eye to eye, but, you know, it is what it is. We all got our different experiences. All I'm saying is, though, that legitimately, I'm just saying, actually, who is your father? Because the thing that is important about that is you need to know who all your relatives are. Because everybody, I have 2 children. My brother is the uncle of both of them. My father, my mother, all my cousins, my entire family is related to both of my kids. And those relationships, and those relationships are the same are there. and should be known. I don't have any respect for anybody really that becomes a donor like that. Because if I have a kid, I'm having a kid, my whole family will get together for the birth of a child. I know, like, my niece lives in town with me. Dude, my niece is just as much of a daughter to me as my daughter is. There is nothing that I will not do for my niece that I will do for my but of course my sister is her mother, so she's doing, like, throughout her lifetime, she's the one that raised her, she's the one that provided the support and all that. But if something had happened with my sister, dude, there would be no doubt in the world. Boom, she's over here. Like that quick. Because we're a family, and your family is beyond just you. So the question of who is now, I don't know how you feel about your individual father, but I know even my friend had a great relationship with his grandparents. Has a relationship with his other brothers, where his father had another son, had other children, and those are his brothers, right? So he has a great relationship with them, just not that guy. If I was a jerk father, you still should be able to know you still be able to know my brother, because my brother is never going to let my kids starve. My sisters would never let my kids starve, would never let that happen. You know what I mean? I know full well if me and my wife went somewhere and something happened back when my kids were young, dude, my kids would have had a home to go to without a doubt. Without a doubt. It was going to either be Angie, my wife's family, or it was going to be my family. But without a doubt, they had somewhere to go, because that's what your family is. So when you cut off you cut that father off, you're not just you cut that whole family off. You know what I mean? But anyway, it is what it is. Hey, man, much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. I'm going to bounce up out of here. Oh, Tyrone the Great. I'm sorry, man. Hey, Tyrone the Great, with that, keeping the chat going, said, who you got, Timmy versus Harrison? I got Harrison by decision. I got Harrison. I got Tony Harrison winning the fight. I don't know if he'll get the decision because it's in Australia. Tyrone the Great, I always put into there one super chat. My bad, bro. John Boy said, oh, I got John Boy's last two. Thank you, John Boy. John Boy's always the man, bro. But yeah, dude, I mean, I can help you think about it, but honestly, man, Tyrone is your boy's going to be much better, bro. Also, you're going to have some, I know you're going to have some damage. Something's going to have to result from what he did. Facts, you never know, bro. It's like, that's the thing about it. It's like, it's a family. It's a family. You know what I mean? It's a family. And I think that's important. But that's just me. But I got Harrison. If Harrison don't get knocked out, I got Harrison. Provided he don't get touched up too hard. You know what I mean? If he can stay focused and he can outbox him for 12 rounds, I got him. As long as, the world is not ideal. No, it's not Zenith 360. I get you. Don't get me wrong, man. I understand what you're saying. 100 miles an hour. As long as you don't get ripped off. But I got to get out of here, man. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. And with this, I'm going to get up out of here. Dos Equis, baby. Dos Equis.